My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, in the streets, giving the verse. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, we giving the verse, we giving them life, 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 we giving them life. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, giving the verse. Inside the book, like seeing the mirror, that glass dark. As soon as get clearer, they broke the heart. Ain't talking about hugging and kissing, you bugging. I'm talking the mind of a God. So my people more than kind of forgot, thinking anyone can make up a God. That's why these saints got a shot on the block. Put it on lock, close up the shop. Hope it's a rock, open the word. Cause if they don't, then it's open their hers. They don't know that they chosen it first. They firming, they killing, they shooting, they losing. Up inside the church, sleeping and snoozing. So we on the streets, teaching, rebuking, and loosing. The whole of the devil, they mad. Waking up the sheep, reading the facts. Yes, it's time to move, no holding back. So I stay with the crack, stay with the bag. I'ma bring it out, Christ is black. I'ma bring it out, better move back. Of me, just back. Of me, can't take this black of me. I keep that. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, in the streets, giving the verse. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, we giving the verse, we giving them life, 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 we giving them life. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, giving the verse.
My God black, we don't slack. If you scoff, you a simp. Cut them off to the quick. They can't see, they need braille. We give sight to the blind, walking dead with no side. I got breath for they lungs. Keep the laws and you live. No meat for they bib. On the milk, they gon' sip. And if you come with that lip, we gon' bang with the scripts. Oh my God, if you can't keep the laws, you gon' melt in that flames when it burn Babylon. Blood on my garb, don't heed, you a loss. And you gon' drift with the draws.
My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, giving the verse. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, we giving the verse, we giving them life, 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 we giving them life. My God is black, my skin is black, the power's close, we're getting it back. On full alert, putting in work, hitting the streets, giving the verse.
You rolling with. Either you rolling with the spirit of Satan and who's waiting for the lake of fire, or you're gonna roll with the spirit of Christ.
Created, manufactured right here in the Americas. Don't slip on that. This new Negro that we see today was a creation.
Your breath when you know death and destruction is everywhere, nigga, you gon' die.
Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere.
Mic check, mic check. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Scream Black Power.
Mic check. Test. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Check. Mic check.
Testing. We good on the sound? All right. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, y'all. Most High in Christ bless. I already know.
Been a minute, D.
I know, y'all. Listen, I've been moving, y'all. I've been moving. If I was to tell y'all everywhere I've been, matter of fact, y'all should know everywhere I've been because y'all see me in the different cities. Okay, we've been moving. Last week, we went out there and supported our brother in St. Louis. All praise be to the Most High. He's okay and everything is all right. I guess I'll reintroduce y'all. I'm the new guy on the show.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Shalom, y'all. My name is Deacon. I'm Beale with Israel United in Christ. Welcome to Fix Your Face Radio with your brother, all right? Yes, today, my reader is in the building. Y'all already know what it is. Officer Lemuel in the place to be. I got my brother with me, Officer Yawasop, doing the Yawasop, as always.
Damn.
That's right.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Hey, it is whatever it is.
Right. Whatever it needs to be.
Hey, we got Captain AZ3
Shalom,
in the building. And y'all know my brother, my security, Uriel Ben Yasha Allah.
Shalom, Israel.
Yeah,
We on
all
deck.
praises. Nah, man, listen, y'all. Definitely, man, happy to be back. Happy to be here. I'm going to try to be here more often, but, you know, as the duty calls, it is what it is, all right? Real quick, I seen up here a comment. Let me get back to it. I believe there's a sister named Kanaya, if that's how you say it. Where'd it go? I guess I missed it. Yeah, this brother, Majori's Beef Jerky Inc. It says, we have a sister in the hospital, Kanaya Israel. She can use our prayers, y'all. We definitely going to send up prayers for the sister. And we ask everybody to send up prayers for the sister, okay? We definitely, the scripture says the prayers of the righteous availeth much, all right? So we definitely going to keep her in our prayers. All right, other than that, y'all, let's get to business.
Boy.
Now, listen. I'm going to tell y'all something.
Should have been talking shit.
No. Listen. What's wrong with y'all? What's up?
Do the Yawasop.
Do the y'all. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Listen, the reason, and we're not revisiting this for them. We're revisiting this for you. I'm going to be real with y'all. A lot of times, matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all some comments. We got some ignorant people. I ain't going to say amongst us because I don't think these people making these comments. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't take snapshots of all the pertinent comments because I was just going through. But I just want to show y'all some examples of some of the nonsense that folks be saying. Because remember, some months back, we did, the Beale Street controversy, basically exposing and dealing with the nonsense that we deal with when dealing with people who's supposed to be our brothers. But I want to show y'all some comments on that video. Let's get the first one.
Manny Beckford. I got less time for the blatantly misleading two-faced approach of IUIC. They acting like white oppressors toward their elder brothers.
Now, this is the stuff that we're hearing concerning. They say, y'all are bullies. Y'all walked. Oh, and another thing. No matter how many times we say this, the word or the term Beale Street bully did not derive from what took place that night. Beale Street bully is about 10 years old?
Since 2012.
Since 2012, we referred to the Memphis camp as the Beale Street bullies because of the work these brothers put in out there. And it done came to blows. It done got there a few times. But guess what? They've established themselves, and they literally got out there and did the work of the Lord. So all praises be to the Most High. But you got ignorant people that get on here and comment. There's going to be people comment on this video. Why are y'all doing this? What's wrong with y'all? You don't understand the scriptures. Neither do you understand what's going on. So give me another one of them comments.
How you going to be getting mad?
Y'all Pushkin. Y'all off and disrespectful as hell, running up on the elder. Way out of pocket.
Running up on the elder. So maybe we should have just never spoke to him. Maybe he would have reached out to us. No. They were never going to call. Listen, I'm in the vicinity. I see you, you see me. You've said some things about me. Don't be surprised if I come holler at you. Now, and this is from a perspective of, I'm going to be honest with you. I felt as though I could speak to them. Now, there's some folks, I'm like, yeah, they ain't no talking to them. I already see. But I still had an ounce of hope when it came to dealing with Elder Barak, when it came to deal with them brothers. I felt as though, you know what, let's go over here. They got it. They're bugged. I know they're bugged. But let's see if we can talk some sense in them brothers. Because sometimes, whenever we face to face, things are different. Evidently not. All right. Give me the next comment.
J.R. So I guess even Israelites aren't exempt from clout chasing. Everything isn't meant to be recorded and publicized. If an apology needs to happen publicly, that's fine. But you can't have a one-on-one conversation like a brother about the problem because, no, we need footage. And if you disagree, you wicked, and we're going to bash you. That's not the way it should be. Camp banging at its finest.
I love how everybody on the outside who don't deal with congregations, who have no congregations, who don't deal with these things, have the biggest opinions. I find that interesting.
But isn't he doing the same thing you was doing?
That's recorded. He posted
Right,
it live for the world
live
to
in
see.
public.
Hypocrisy, man.
I'm telling you, everybody got the
Goofy,
answers,
man.
y'all. What's up? Give me the next one.
Jonathan Lee. What happened with Joy Morgan? That's a sister in Israel. And Israel still needs answers. IUIC has yet to address what happened to the sister.
Where the hell have you been, Jonathan?
Right.
Lee?
where you
This
been
is
under
stuff
a
we're
rock.
talking about. You are under a rock. Where have you been? Who are you listening? And you know what? And I hate to say this, bro. No, I don't hate to say it. I'd love to say it. Y'all are full of shit. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why y'all are full of it. We explain these things over and over and over in detail. And there's been many classes, many things and it's actually been brought out. Yet and still, you don't want to believe. It's more fascinating and more enjoyable for you to believe a lie and to try to keep the hate train going. To build what? To build your ego? To make you feel about not being a part of IUIC? What is it? What's the real issue? It says IUIC has yet to address what happened to the sister. All we know is that they allowed a heathen in the camp, and the heathen killed the sister. IUIC is bullshit. No, you're bullshit. You have no. Look, this even within this story right here. I'm telling you, our people love Tyler Perry stories.
Yep.
They love the foolishness. They love the drama. Give me the next one.
I am Judah. You dudes in IUIC. This particular branch that tried to punk elderly men are punks. You dudes are punks and look bad because the elder Barak stood strong as well as the other brothers. Y'all said y'all ain't come for no problems, but you did. But you realized it wasn't going to go easy. You guys are punks and punks again. If you were one deep walking, you would be quiet, hushed up. But because you're in your weak posse, you think you hard. You're a punk.
Punk.
Punkity punk.
Punk. No picture. Punk. Let me tell y'all something. This is the nonsense I'm talking about. No matter how we came, because I'm going to address you. See, that's the thing. Folks want to run from confrontation. I already done did the class with this. Confrontation is a good thing. Confrontation can bring about positive resolutions if you're man enough to deal with it. If you actually come to the table and address the situations, okay? This nonsense about running up, who ran up? What is running up? No matter how we came over there, it was going to be like, oh, man, be y'all bum rushing or y'all coming like this. Well, no, that's not. We just approached. Now, me from a reasonable person's standpoint, me coming over there, it wasn't just two of us. How many of us was there? There was more than that because there was security. Did I call any of you brothers to come over with me?
I came on my own.
Everybody came on their own.
I seen you. I was like, I'm going too.
Listen, I went over there, and this is what's going to happen, just so that y'all know. Brothers are going to come, especially if they see me walking over to that direction. Regardless of the fact, we didn't come and approach him like, hey, nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's that? No, ain't nobody do that.
Right.
The first thing out of my mouth was, Shalom, first thing out of my mouth.
Yes.
It was we didn't come in no manner of, oh, yeah, let's throw down, or, man, look, what's this stuff you've been, no.
But that's how they paint it. That's how they trying to paint it.
And that's how, and this is another thing, that's how other nosy, clout chasing, wanting to be involved camps are trying to paint it as well. Because there was other camps who had nothing to do with it. Even them, I see them on there making comments talking about, you wouldn't come to such and such like that. And then I'm supposed to be simple. I'm supposed to be a nigga, be like, shoot, I run up on them too. Get the hell out of here. We don't think like niggas do, man.
Right.
That ain't how we move. Like I said, I believed that I could deal with that brother and we could talk and we could come to a resolution and the nonsense could stop. But I found out that's not what was going to happen.
If that was running up, he ain't from the hood I'm
that
from.
wasn't running up.
He ain't from the hood
That
I'm
wasn't
from.
running up.
You get run up on, you ain't got to say it.
Again, I'm gonna say this because I'm a reasonable person. You came over, you come over. There's a lot of y'all. Okay, it's perceived like, okay, where are we gonna go from this? I can see that, but trust. Once now that veil is taken down of being aggressive and coming in a disrespectful manner, all that's out the window. And I'm gonna show y'all. Is there another one?
Vincent Williams. This is how most of these camps will be destroyed by Esau. All you have to do is stay humble and keep doing the work. because there is no time to worry about gossip and who's on the block you don't own nor control. You brothers have too much knowledge to have wasted 3 minutes of my time with this. And I'm speaking for the saints that need to be fed with the scripture.
The saints that need to be fed with scripture. Vincent, we have classes 3 to 4 times a day, 7 days out the week. Trust me, you got time to get fed. I'm telling you, we got to get over this Christian-y, non-confrontational, weak nature that we developed in Christianity, y'all. I'm telling you, that's where it comes from. Some of y'all are not used to this. You're not used to dealing with confrontations and problems. Therefore, you result to just don't say anything. Just ignore them. Let's not do anything. Listen, if I could potentially gain my brother, because I'm going to tell you right now, for those that's listening and those that know me, and I know there's camps out there that know that we are on this level with them because we talk. It is better for us to be cordial with one another and be able to communicate and be cool with each other versus we being at odds. It's more productive to the nation for that. The only way to get to that point is to address issues and problems and things of that nature that come up. So again, I'm not going to be mad at nobody who feels that they want to talk to me because of something that came out of my mouth. Because you know what? That's what men do. You deal with what comes out your mouth. You say something, somebody might come to see you about that.
Right.
Okay? All right, last one. We're going to get to this.
Droid locks.
Oh, this wasn't a negative comment. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead and read it anyway.
Droid locks. He attacked IUIC as soon as he got home, but won't discuss the issue IUIC brought to them face to face.
We definitely seen that live. It wasn't as soon as he got home. It was as soon as we got through talking, he went.
As soon as we walked off.
As soon as we walked off, he went and talked at the camp and started attacking us. But he's told us over and over he wasn't attacking us. Okay, the reason why I'm revisiting this is because some things have come out concerning this situation that I want you all to be aware of, because I understand everybody don't see everything. But I just want to reinforce and let the body know. I'm telling y'all, the stuff we be telling y'all, we be 100% on point. Then the Spirit shows us these things. And what we're watching, I'm talking about amongst all Israel, what we're watching is how Israel deals with one another and what people are really about, okay? There's a brother that we spoke to. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play the video. He was out there. He is the head, the leader, the elder of the Sakari camp. I refer to him as Guerrilla Hebrew. Isn't his real name? Isn't it like Eleazar or something like that? I could be wrong. I might butcher it. I know him from the years of seeing him as Guerrilla Hebrew. That's how I know him. But anyways, we had spoken to him right after the incident happened. Matter of fact, during the incident, I believe I had spoken to him and asked him to come over to, to observe what's going on, because I wanted him to hear this stuff. I wanted him to see, because from what I observed, I don't like to say that I'm not psychic, but I can see spirits in people. I can see when, okay, this person's a sincere brother, especially how he moves, and it's not just right off bat. I'm talking about over the years of watching and seeing situations happen, and even myself being a young man coming up in the truth, I've made mistakes. I ain't did everything right. But one thing can't nobody say is that I'm not a brother, that I'm not sincere. So if it's sincerely an issue or problem, hey, I'm going to deal with it. And that's what I picked up from this brother. But after we had marched by, and then after the incident happened where we had spoken with Barak and he was there, the brother actually came up to speak to us, okay? And he came up with a couple of brothers, and we didn't take it no type of way because the brother wanted to talk. We are inviting to talking. If you want to speak, let's talk. Let's break bread. Let's see what's up. Well, anyway, he comes up and we speak, and we had this footage from that night, as y'all are going to see. But I did not want to show this footage because I knew they were, he was a part of the Mashara Yasha'Allah, and I didn't want to cause any issues, because I felt like what he had said at first might have been perceived to be as being kind of disrespectful to his elders, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna put this out there. That way it doesn't cause a rift between them. Because what we're not trying to do is break up what it is they got going on. See, some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all are not in the spirit of Christ. Y'all don't have that spirit where you thinking, oh, if we tear this school down, or if we tear this organization down, or we tear down the Mashara Yasha'Allah, they gonna all come over here. That's not what we're here for. That is not our aim. That is not what we're about. So again, we did not post this because we thought that it might cause some issues over there. Well, I spoke to the brother, and actually, I seen the video too, and he kind of clarified what he said. He wasn't really trying to be disrespectful. It's just his verbiage and how he talks. But let's go ahead and play the video. This is the encounter.
They got other problems. You understand what I'm saying?
Pause it real quick, and I ain't gonna say nothing throughout this video, but that was the part that I said his elders might have taken that as, whoa, what you saying? Because he said, you know, these old niggas, they got old problems. But what he was referring to is that them folks in the, you know, these brothers go back, they in the past, you know, they got issues. That's them. Let them deal with that. And I can understand that. That's not how I perceived it, though, but he did clear that up. But go ahead, play it.
You know these old niggas, they got old problems. You understand what I'm saying? So, they don't feel like young motherfuckers is qualified to talk about their problems. They see you, they like, look, I gotta talk to them today. I get that. We gotta let them have their own problem. You know what I mean? But we just gotta make sure everybody is operating in peace and things like that. Plus, he was on the defensive because you came over kind of heavy. Nigga don't know how to interpret that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's understood, but you know what I mean? I already, like I said, other than the only thing I had issue with was that brothers were still chatting when they walked by the camp. Brothers could have been quiet because the word was coming out. Other than that, of course, man, it ain't nothing but love. It can't be nothing but love. We can't be out here, but as soon as I get to Memphis, all I'm hearing about all these niggas getting murdered, things of that nature.
Right.
We can't be doing that, right? You know what I'm saying? We can't be in the spirit because we try to pull them up out of it.
So tell me this, and I understand what you're saying concerning the chanting and stuff. Yes, and had that been just you, we don't do that.
Understood.
But with camps that constantly shit on us,
understood.
And we don't do that, bro. We don't do that to folks.
That's right.
Okay, it's no more cordial. It ain't like, okay, let's be peaceful. No, it ain't even no shalom because when you go on the internet, it's fuck y'all, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? And bro, the man was wrong, bro. He did that. They did all of it for the world to see on the internet, and the cameras was there. Wasn't no issues. Wasn't no phone calls neither. It wasn't, hey, let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. Wasn't none of that. That's why I say, I know you can see, bro. That ain't right. He don't realize I got respect for him. I've been in the truth since 2006. That ain't long. So I came up looking at these brothers. And I'm like, okay, so you know there is something there as far as respect. But then to turn around and watch our brothers deal, it's like, oh hell, there is no respect now. I can't move like that. And I wouldn't expect you to move like that if I did you like that. You know what I'm saying? And he knows he can talk to me, bro. He just, like I said, whether he knows he's wrong, that's why he don't want to discuss it. All that shit, even what you brought out with that crazy ass Even Michael Barr shit, that shit was ridiculous. Teleporting and shit.
Listen, I'm the first nigga he called on the phone and told that. Once he said that, I said, oh, this nigga's crazy.
He's bugged. And the chick he was messing with was bugged. They both mental
way out. Yeah, yes,
right. But the thing is to watch. Now I sit back and I look. Man, okay, this camp really hates us. Oh, this camp hates our damn guts. There's camps that we knew, okay, they don't like us. Cool. But I can salute and shalom. I look at stuff and watch it like that. This real bro, and this is dope. But to see brothers deal like that, I can't be cordial, bro. I can't be cordial. And it's situations where, like I said, and I'm sure y'all gonna run into this, where people will try to take over your spot.
Yes,
We're not having that neither. We will set up on top of your ass, and wherever it goes is where it goes. But if it's you, we ain't gonna deal with y'all like that because we supposed to be brothers, right? Cool. I don't know what's up with me, bro. It's sad. It's sad. And I don't have a problem with talking to him alone. But the reason why I want it on camera, because it's something different now when we leave.
I'm with you.
He's spoken to Bishop Nathaniel. Even that Nate shit, I can't stand that. That's disrespectful as hell. Who the hell is Nate?
But you know, they've been called them that. That they have nicknames for all of each other. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, if he would have said Gad, I'd have been like, okay, that's a relationship there. Nate, that's disrespect. They're disrespecting.
I'm with you.
So whatever the case is, maybe it is what it is. I don't hate you. I don't hate them brothers, man. We don't hate them brothers. But there has to be a level of respect. I don't care how small your camp is. We gonna have respect for you. We ain't gonna do it because we're supposed to be family. But that's what I'm telling you. All these attacks, bro. Everybody got something to say. Everybody joining in. The stuff that happened with Kanat. Everybody joining in like they know what the hell they're talking about and have no clue as to what's going on.
To be honest, even with that whole situation, like everybody sending me that video with Bezalel did, and I watched it and I just said, it just seemed like he mad he wasn't riding the gravy train on me.
Y'all have no idea.
That's all it seemed like to me, so I can't,
His name was Dung. His name had been Dung.
And where is he now?
Not doing nothing. All that them skills he had with the videos and stuff, you think he'd be doing some great works in this right now. Nothing. That's how you know who's standing for the truth. That's what it is. Listen, that's why I wanted you over there because, like I said, I kind of picked up, and I've seen certain things. I kind of picked up, okay, this brother might do right. I don't know until you shit on me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's respect, bro. Real talk.
Appreciate you, man. Good seeing y'all, brother. Great most I be with all you. Come on, main man. All right, come on.
All right, so that was the encounter that we had with the brother Guerrilla Hebrew out there, right? So why am I bringing this up now? Well, there's a reason, okay? Here in recent, and I believe it was a few months ago, they Mashra Yasha'Allah had put out some videos that this camp in particular, the Sakari camp, had been basically, they had removed themselves from the Mashra Yasha'Allah. And everybody's wondering why. Well, what happened? What's going on? And there was a whole bunch of controversy over things that was going on there. I'm not going to get into the particulars because it's none of our business. Regardless of the fact, I want to touch on something that he brought out because he actually did a video. I think it's like a 4-hour video that they did concerning what happened and the situation. But I want to touch on what he said concerning what y'all just see, our confrontation that we had out there on Beale Street, because I'm going to show y'all something. And this brother right here, and I consider this us kind of looking at this brother's origin story. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to be real with you. We all don't teach the same thing, y'all. That's not a secret. You will see, matter of fact, y'all will find videos with Bishop Nathaniel from way back in the day with hexagram, with his head covered, all types of stuff. And you see where he's at now. Regardless, we at IUIC, we not knocking anybody. We not knocking the other camps. Y'all know what we teach. They know what they teach, and we leave it at that. A person that comes and wants to join the camp, wants to join the school because we're like-minded individuals, they come this way. They want to go over there, they go that way. That's it. What we're seeing is a brother who, he made a mistake, and he's confessing his fault. Now, the reason why I want to show this is because he's keeping it 100% real with the world. And all of this happens. Many of you so-called brothers won't do what this man did. Y'all are not going to put it out there as far as what's the real and what's really happening, what's really going on, okay? And it's because folks ain't sincere. I'm just going to keep it all the way 100. You're not sincere. Now, I understand, it might take certain things to happen to transpire to make you see. All right, cool. But it comes to a point where it's like, bro, you blatantly know you're wrong and you ain't trying to change. So we're going to start off with this video. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all not really going to hear from us tonight. We might chime in every now and again to say, a little something, but I want y'all to get this thing in its entirety because the brother actually says a lot, okay? So we're going to start at the top. Go ahead and read that. Matter of fact, before we read that, I'm sorry, I got to get a scripture. Y'all know me. Give me Sirach 1. Sirach, the first chapter. And read verse 29.
The book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 29.
Come on.
Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men.
Do what?
Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men.
Concerning the elders of HODC, the ones that are leading the Mashra Yasha'Allah. I'm going to tell you right now, we don't have no hatred for you, period. Matter of fact, the bishop prayed for certain brothers, just like that. He prayed for Sakari. And I seen a video where Sakari said, hey, appreciate that. That's love. But a nigga, you can't pray for a nigga. I'm going to tell you that right now. A nigga gonna respond, oh, no, hell no. See, they just doing that because, man, what's wrong with you? What is your issue? What is your real problem? Anyways, it says, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Come on.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
Take good heed what you speak, what you say. Don't be a hypocrite in the sight of men and take heed to what comes out your mouth. Read.
Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall.
Exalt not yourself, lest what?
Lest thou fall.
Because you got brothers that exalt themselves, putting themselves up to be this, that, and the third, and they ain't right. They ain't right. It says, exalt not thyself unless you fall. Come on.
And bring dishonor upon thy soul.
And do what?
And bring dishonor upon thy soul.
And bring dishonor upon your soul. Read on.
And so God discovered thy secrets.
God does what?
Discover thy secrets.
This is what y'all gonna see right now. Right now, we're gonna get let on the we're getting let in on the inside of what be going on with some of these brothers and how they deal. And the brother's he's gonna show us. He's gonna give us a sneak peek on how some of these folks be moving. Because he's seen it firsthand, and then it came at him. He was like, damn, this is exactly what he's saying is exactly what it is. Sometimes it takes you to get bit by that daggone that dog to realize he bite. But we been done told you he had teeth. Read on.
And cast thee down in the midst of the congregation.
And cast you down in the midst of the congregation. This is why you get embarrassed. You're being a hypocrite. You out here exalting yourself. You're not sincere. You're not real. And what ends up happening is you get cast down before the congregation. Now everybody sees your waste. Go ahead.
Because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit.
Full of deceit. All right, let's start off with the brother Guerrilla Hebrew. Go ahead.
Now that we not a use, forsake us. All right, now I see you use me, you exploited me.
Uh-oh.
You used me, and y'all exploited me.
Pause it real quick. I'm not going to do this the whole time, but y'all see they fell out over this, and Sakari decided to leave the Mashra Yashala. He's explaining why and what's going on. But he did that prior to all this. Right here, he's explaining specifically what took place on Beale Street. So go ahead.
You used me, and y'all exploited me. You, Barack, I ain't going to put that on everybody else. You used me and exploited me. That is evident at this point. Right? Y'all, that's coming real soon. Right? Real soon. So speaking of Memphis, guys, I haven't talked about this yet. Let's talk about it. The confrontation on Beale Street. Let's talk about it. I stayed quiet for months. This happened in November, right? I've been quiet. Let's talk about it. This is IUIC's video, coverage of it. Confrontation on Beale Street. Y'all want to hear what I got to be? People was asking when it happened, right? And I stayed quiet because I was advised to stay quiet. So I stayed quiet. And guess what? One elder told me not to stay quiet, but one told me to stay quiet. Whose counsel was wise? Assad? Am I going to be destroyed for not listening to one than the other? Right? I chose to stay quiet about this. Right? For a few reasons. And frankly, one reason is because I didn't want to show any form of disunity or disloyalty, but frankly, I saw where IUIC was coming on many points. And now we're just going to talk about it candidly. Since I'm just some young dumb nigga that don't know that I'm going to be destroyed. Let's watch this. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Y'all going to watch the dynamics. All right? I want to just say shalom. And Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah brought a thumb to Deacon Abayala, and Captain Hoshaya. All right? Particularly. And the rest of the brothers. Right? But I just wanted to single y'all out. And I know that y'all, salute in the name and things of that nature. So I wanted to make sure I extend that. And y'all will see why. Many reasons why. But let's just take a look. Now, mind you, they're walking up now after they walked through. Now, they marched by. And I felt a way about the march by. We'll talk about that in a second because they talk about it, and that was squashed, of course. All praise to the Most High. But because they marched by the way they did, it was just tense on Beale Street. We was all tense. I was pretty tense because I really didn't like it. I was really bothered by it, and it was tense. All praises, cooler head prevail. But brothers, in the moment, it's like everybody stayed in order, but brothers felt like, you already know, in the spirit it was like, or with inside in the flesh, not the spirit. In the flesh it was like, man, nigga, I want to set it off with these niggas. Brothers was thinking that, but we stayed in the spirit because think about this headline, Memphis News. Israelites have a goddamn brawl on Beale Street. Just think about how stupid that would be. When we out there teaching our people who's out there fighting and killing each other every week on Beale Street, right? That would be stupid. So we stayed in the spirit, not the flesh, right? But it was tense still because we were fighting that flesh with the spirit. So I'm saying that because y'all are going to see something in a second. Come on, you see the way I'm looking at niggas? It's because it's tense. So he's requesting me now. I don't include myself because I don't make myself equal with the elder. So I'm not going to include. He asked for the elder. The elder's attention, I didn't include myself in that. Now he's asking for me to specifically. He's like, can you talk too? But because it's tense, I really don't want to say nothing, but I see he's adamant. So he's like, you busy? So I'm like, I'll come. I got in the spirit automatic. I see how IUIC is coming. Yeah, that little stuff just happened. But I see they're coming. Seems like they want to talk. So I, damn the flesh. Let me get in the spirit. This brother's asking humbly for me to join in this conversation.
All right.
He's
pause.
Picking.
You see, we didn't come like niggas. We didn't come on some, we about to bombard y'all. We came respectfully, and we came peaceably. Scripture says a soft answer turns away what?
Right.
That's how we deal. We know if we came over there, any man who you approach aggressively is going to kick back. So you got to know how to approach, and that's what we did. Now again, I can understand. Okay, yeah, it wasn't just me by myself. But it's never just going to be me by myself if I'm at a camp with over 400 men and then I take off walking somewhere. That's just not reality, okay? But go ahead.
So I must need to be here in the conversation. So I walk over. I oblige, right? And you see me, I just said, come, because I snapped out of any little tension I just had. Little feelings I was having, I snapped out of it. That's why I just come that fast. I got in the spirit that fast.
Are we enemies, bro?
No, we're not enemies.
It felt like that, bro.
Why does it feel like that?
I'm speaking from my perspective, from what I've watched, what I've seen. It appears as though every time it's drama's issue, it's like everybody likes to kind of voice and say this and say that. Right? And I'm speaking from your perspective. I remember with the Ephraimite bar situation. Remember that? The flying witches and school buses and stuff?
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago.
I understand, but I haven't spoken to you, nor do I know if anybody...
Let me ask you this.
So now, he's talking about the Ephraimite bar situation, and House of David, amongst other people, were with Ephraimite bar as he was bugging. Now, let me tell y'all something, right? And this is honesty. Some of y'all may not know anything about this, but there used to be a camp based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, that was called Thug, True Hebrews Under God. Dude now identifies himself as Josiah Gabar because I don't think he believes in the 12 tribe star anymore. He's a Puerto Rican brother. And he was going by the name of Ephraimite Gabar at the time. If y'all know the dude, Nasi Mitzvah, who we debated on the Esau topic, he used to be up under him, and his name used to be Bakar from Thug. Now, that was at the time where, like I was talking about earlier, a lot of brothers, including myself, due to coming up under the leadership of Great Millstone, was hypnotized with the IUIC hate train. There was an IUIC hate train. There still is one. Since we've matured from that, because growth in the spirit and analyzation, it's like I spoke about in the beginning of the video, everybody just need to mind their business, stay in their lane, and do the work and teach people.
Pause real quick.
Right? And one thing
you see, he acknowledges, and this is what many of these camps will not do.
Right.
He's keeping it 100. There is an IUIC hate train. And some of y'all, I'm looking at the comments, some of y'all are hitting it right over the head. For some reason, folks think this is a competition. Like this is who got the biggest camp, who got the biggest school. We all in this for one reason and one reason. I need your school to be big. Right. I need your camp to be big. Right. I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. Right. And you want to sit here, bro? You enjoying yourself here? Huh? Does anybody like it? We still getting shot. We still listen.
Right.
Anyway, we need y'all to grow. But you won't grow if you have the spirit of hatred, malice in you. If that spirit of jealousy, envy is on you, you're going to stay stagnant and continue to try to come and recruit members that are here. That's what your aim. That's who you're going after. That's how you get your name up. Come on, man. Go ahead.
Growth in the spirit and analyzation. It's like I spoke about in the beginning of the video. Everybody just need to mind their business, stay in their lane, and do the work and teach people, right? And one thing about IUIC is while a lot of Israel is bickering amongst each other, you don't see IUIC partaking in it as much.
Nope.
They're more so focused on the people that don't know the truth.
Pause. I'm sorry.
And like
I said I wasn't going to do this, but it looks like I'm doing this. This man done found the secret sauce, y'all. This man done found the secret sauce.
Oh, my God.
While brothers is running around, you got Israelites running around debating each other. Hey, I'm gonna set up a debate with Elder so-and-so of this camp over here, and we're gonna debate. For what? For what? What are you doing? We got a whole plethora of brothers and sisters out here who do not know who they are. But your focus is me. My focus is you. How the heck are we gonna grow? I'm telling you, watch this. We watching maturity at its finest. Watch Sakari grow. Watch these brothers say, man, to hell with everybody else. We're gonna focus on God's people, the ones that don't know who they are. Go ahead.
Israel is bickering amongst each other. You don't see IUIC partake in it as much. They're more so focused on the people that don't know the truth. And like I said earlier, we all need to be focused on the people that don't know the truth so we can bring more people into the truth so we can seal the elect and so we can get out of here, right? But at that time, I was certainly under that hate train ideology, right? So he's like, I got so much stuff. I got sisters. I got evidence on IUIC, but I don't know how to edit a video. So I need somebody who's going to work with me in editing this video. Well, I get down with the video editing. So I'm like, hey, bro, whatever you got, just send it to me. I'll put it together for you. F these purple dudes. That's the spirit I was in. And he calls me like, yeah, bro, I got so much stuff. Bro, I'm going to send it to you right now. He starts sending me stuff. Then he gets on the phone with me again. He's like, bro, these niggas, they got some Haitian witches doing some witchcraft. He said that. I'm like, damn, for real? Now, mind you, I know that at that time, especially like the majority of Levites in the truth was with IUIC at that time. So I'm like, I mean, they might have some Haitian witches. They got a Haitian camp, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that might be true. Damn, Labaka got the witches. Deacon Labaka got the witches. Not Salaki, but I'm like, okay. All right, that might be possible. A lot of Levites engage in that. Unfortunately, a lot of my tribesmen do that. So I'm like, okay, all right. All right, then he gets on the phone with me again, third time. And now he's telling me that there's 300 Haitian witches. And they're on a magic school bus, stuck in the sky. And then he's showing me the evidence, and I'm like, this is evidence? It's correspondence between him and this girl that he talks to that I guess was somehow affiliated with IUIC telling him stuff. Then there was an audio clip he sent me, allegedly of 3 men from IUIC jumping this girl, and it sounds like it's just the girl hitting the phone going, oh. It's audio, it's not a video. Oh my God. Then he's saying that these Haitian witches are raping him in his sleep. At that point, I'm like, yeah, come on, Shalom, abort mission. But he tells me to validate all this, Kanai sent me a Western Union for $50,000 or some high number of money, right? It might have been 50,000, might have been millions. I forget. And he said, I went down to the Western Union. They told me I could go to the main Western Union branch, right? And they gonna give me the money. Then Kanai bought me a bunch of exotic cars, but I gotta go to the dealership and he's paying me off. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's crazy. So he sent me a picture of Kanai, like a fake Western Union from Kanai, right? So I hit up Kanai like, man, I said something, and Kanai responded back to me, like, man, like, this nigga is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Basically, right? And I'm like, yeah, he's crazy. He just told me that, as soon as you tell me there's 300 witches in a magic school bus stuck, it's suspended in midair. And I saw him writing Kanai, like, you're not going to let him down? You're not going to let him down? Now I see, okay, you can't hypnotize me with hate that much for me to get down with this. This is madness.
Pause.
But other
you see, he was like, what the hell? He didn't believe it. But Elderberry believed it. He was like, oh, snap. Then he took to YouTube. I'm talking about a series of videos. This is gonna stick. This is gonna stick. And we're like, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong? Who raised you? This is crazy, bro. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm going to try my best not to interject. Yes, this is Fix Your Face. But, again, I want to get all this out because I want y'all to see it. Because this is a lot, y'all. It is a lot. Y'all going to have to ride with me tonight. Go ahead.
Now I see, okay, you can't hypnotize me with hate that much for me to get down with this. this is madness. But other people still were dealing with, and I called people, Bethathawa, right, of House of David, like, bro, this nigga is tripping, bro. He's out of his mind. I remember speaking to a particular elder, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, oh yeah, dude is bugged. That's what he said. He literally said, dude is bugged. The elder who said, you know who you are. Right? All praise to the Most High. So I'm like, yeah, but certain brothers still was running with that, and that was madness. And I even said Salakia about that. Like, I shouldn't even involve myself with that at all once I seen what it was. But I understand that a lot of people, and some people still to this day, are hypnotized with the purple hate train. It is what it is.
Damn.
But you know, through the spirit of the Most High, I'm not on a hate train. You got to understand something. Some people are going to be drawn to IUIC. Some people are going to like that purple and gold. The Lakers are one of the most popular franchises ever, right? Some people are going to like the purple and gold. Some people are going to like the all black and go get with ISUPK, right? Some people are going to like the Sakari signet. You feel me? It's pretty fly, you ask me. The spirit of the Most High. And they're going, you know what I'm saying? Some people, and more so than the purple and gold or the black or the signet, some people are going to be spiritually drawn to certain groups, and you got to just accept that. That's fine. Let them do the work. Like we read earlier, Romans 14:4, don't judge another man's servant. Let it be what it is. The Most High gonna hold them up. Most High willing. We all out here for one purpose and mission, which is waking our people up, bringing them back to repentance, the commandments, and faith. Right? Just wanted to say all that. So that's the Ephraimite Gabar thing. Let's move forward,
though. For years. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm one of the most cordial when it comes to dealing with brothers and dealing with camps. But for camps that don't like us, that are constantly shitting on us and got stuff to say, I'm not cordial. So what I'm
trying... Have you seen this?
Not in its totality.
Okay. Because you weren't right there.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to establish with you, again, we about peace. We ain't about trying to war with y'all. We not bullies. We don't run. Y'all know us. We don't run around taking over people's camp spots. If y'all know anything about us, we establish where we at. And if that's where we are, that's where we teach. We're not going to come over there where y'all teach, where you're established that. We don't do that. Okay. But my thing, what I'm trying to establish, what I'm trying to establish is again, is the things over the years. Again, I haven't dealt with you. Nobody that I know of in leadership has dealt with you. But there's been a lot of talk.
I'll tell you what.
I gave you one instance.
I tell you what. I'll have a conversation with Nate. Okay.
Who's Nate?
Nathaniel.
Okay, that's the stuff I'm talking about.
So we see they going back and forth, and you know, of course, Brock feels like he knows Nathaniel, so he can say that, you know, and I, you know, when I went over, because I end up walking over to them after this whole confrontation, and I said, bro, and I said verbatim, I'll say exactly what I said to him when I said it. I said, you got to let these old niggas work it out. That's literally what I said verbatim. Let these old niggas work it out. Let the guys that go back to one much with each other, let them work this out. That's what I said, right? And I didn't mean that disrespectfully, and that's why I'm saying Nathaniel, because I understand that they perceive that disrespectfully, and a lot of us have gotten into the spirit of saying Nate like we go back because we hear them say it like we go back with him, but we don't go back with him. So we got to put respect. He's still an elder. Respect got to get put on his name, right? Now, if they want to say it, that's on them. It is what it is, right? Let me go now. But the thing is, after the whole tensity and after this situation, what really prompts me to go over there is there's a scripture that's beating in my brain, loud like a song was stuck in my head. And it's Yahweh Shai saying, blessed are the peacemakers. So I went out of my way. I said, you know what? I'm going over there. They didn't want me to go over there. Not like they told me not to go over there, but after I went back, they're like, you shouldn't have went over there. But the counsel of the Lord, right? So I'm like, let me go over here. And on top of that, mind you, our brothers with them. My brother Shiesty out the Honeys, right? They what used to be his name in the world, right? And everybody may not understand this, but you know, I wanted to make sure to embrace that brother based off the fact that, you know, where he's from 111th Street. I ain't gonna elaborate too much. And myself, you know, being affiliated with something else, that embrace that is a big deal. And I remember watching this interview on Street Gangs and things like that. And I'm like, if I see him, I want to make sure I go out of my way to embrace him. And I even went out of my way to embrace him so much. And I don't know if he heard me because it was loud, but when I hugged him, I was like, all right, hood. And I said that to him. You feel me? So I wanted to make sure that peace was, because this whole spirit, this pseudo gangbang spirit that's going to Israel, I really used to do that. And that ain't right. And I left out of that. So this whole idea, the purple niggas is over there, we don't mess with them. That's out. Want to make sure we embrace and we establish that cordial. And like Tazapani said, if you know, I ain't going to elaborate. Y'all know I don't talk about that too much. We leave what's in the streets. You feel me? But it is what it is. You feel me? Let's keep going. I told them, all right, hood, you know what I'm saying? And people, everybody may not understand, but that's a big deal, right? We keep going.
Got no problem with y'all teaching that. Okay, the problem what we saying is all these constant attacks that keep coming from y'all camp. Nobody just like
I tried to address
one of the brothers that's
but
nobody attacks IUIC.
He said nobody attacks IUIC. Let's be honest. Elder Mathathawa has made several videos attacking IUIC. So for you to say nobody attacks IUIC, that's just not true. And the cold thing, Leviticus 19:11, ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. That's untrue. But the cold thing about the whole situation is this. And think about this now, hindsight is 2020 now that he's shown disloyalty to us. He's shown that he was exploiting us. It's crazy because we standing there and I got to stand next to you and hold you down in this situation. And I know you're not being truthful. And look at the position you put me in now.
Damn.
Is that something that an elder should do to a young man that's up under him?
You said it when you was out there.
Pause.
Put him in a position like...
Listen to me.
I'm standing right there.
I'm telling you, the spirit moves, bro. The spirit moves.
You look right at his eyes, Deacon.
He knew. But I'm saying you can even see in his body. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not like he was hiding it when we was out there. Because they might be saying, oh, he's only doing this because they got, they fell out. He wasn't hiding the way he was, like, I could see in his body language. He's like, after we would say stuff like, well, why are you still talking? You are attacking us. He's like, shh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can see he knew it was bullshit. But like he just said, he had to, because here it is, he's in order. He's trying to be, in order with his the men he put over him. And, that's why he's moving the way he's moving. Grave mistake. But you see, and like I said, that's why I like to call this, a brother's origin story, because we've all made mistakes. I'd be a lie if I told you I ain't never come out the side of my neck and say something about somebody outside of IUIC that I ain't had no business talking about. I was a young man in the truth, and guess what? I had to apologize to that brother, But as you grow in understanding, as you mature in the scriptures, you start to move a certain type of way. And when you change and you repent from that, guess what? The Most High gonna deal with you. It's only these, like he said back then, old niggas with old problems who don't let stuff go. And they still trying to hang on to that thing back then. Still trying to hang on to their name because what they did back in the day. What are you doing now? That's why I say, like I said, bro, which we ain't going to get into it. But these brothers be trying to, I'm going to be honest with you. I do respect men, brothers, for, being in the truth for so long and still being here. But I cut that stuff off with your works. What are you doing now? Who are you today? Because I know brothers that was way back then that's teaching straight Christianity today. So, no, there ain't no respect. Yeah, I applaud what you did back in the day, who you were back then, but nigga, you now? Shh, please. Go ahead.
And look at the position you put me in now. Is that something that an elder should do to a young man that's up under him? Put him in a position like that where I got to stand and hold you down as you're not being truthful about the situation that IUIC does get attacked by House of David. Now, I'm not going to get into ins and outs of that because I don't know all the ins and outs of all of Mathathawa's various videos against IUIC and what he knows and all that. I'm not even going to meddle in all that. But I do know that Elder Mathathawa, who's my dude, who, like I said, is one of my trusted counselors, does make a lot of videos towards IUIC. I know especially during the time of the Joy Morgan thing, he was in communication with Joy Morgan's mother, etc. Right? And he made a lot of videos. So for you to say nobody's attacking IUIC, that is simply untrue. Why would you be untruthful like that? Right? When everybody knows. Right?
I'm sorry, I gotta get a scripture. Give me Proverbs 16, because I made a statement about elders having respect for the elders. I'm not telling you to disrespect the elders. but there's an order to it, and you got to understand who it is. Get that. Proverbs 16, read verse 31.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 31.
Read.
The hoary head is a crown of glory.
The hoary head is a crown of glory. I'm going gray, y'all. I think I'm messing around and dye my stuff, bro. I'm out here looking all types of bad. Oklahoma, y'all done. Anyway, listen to me. The hoary head is supposed to be a crown of glory to a man who's labored in this truth and is continuing to labor, right? Read on.
If,
stipulation. Read that again.
If,
come on.
It be found in the way of righteousness.
In the way of what?
In the way of righteousness.
See, if it be found in the way of righteousness, that's when you get your respect. That's your glory, when you're in the way of righteousness. But when you're not, you don't get that. So, like I said, what the brother's doing, even I completely understand where the brother's coming from, because, like I said, now the veil has been lifted from his eyes, and he can see you as is.
Right.
He sees it, and we said it. Remember, we said it that Friday.
Yep.
They just using y'all.
Yeah.
Bro, when we went out there, it was a Sakari camp out there, bro. I will say I believe there was more camps out there, but they made up the majority of the Unity camp. And it could have been because, that was the city where they were located. They had a camp there. I don't know. But the point is, it's obvious to see men are using you to establish themselves because they are no longer able to reach those people. Their teachings, their tactics, the things that they're doing, they're not elevating. So they need a young, motivated, innovative young man that could carry the torch under their name. We see that in some camps today. We see that happening in some camps today, where the elder, he ain't no teacher. I mean, let's be real. But he got men under him who's carrying him. And that's cool. All praises to the Most High that the word is going out. But when your focus ain't God's people and your focus is, we're going to carry the torch and lead a brigade of hateful stuff against IUIC to build us up, you the devil. You the damn devil. And we can't rock with you. Go ahead.
He's attacking IUIC. That is simply untrue. Why would you be untruthful like that? Right? When everybody knows. Right?
Okay. We're saying. Now it's like
we don't attack.
So do you want me to address?
Yes, you do.
That's them or no?
Not now.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, not now. We're not going to address that.
So watch this. Okay. How do you expect us now to be cordial with you if you won't even come to the table with us? Whatever reason you're having for not wanting to talk to me, fine. But I know and I believe that I can speak to you.
He's pointing at me now. He said he believes he can speak to me.
And we can work it out because we're supposed to be brothers. That's why I asked you.
And I just got to stand there. And I see what Barack is doing. I see him backpedaling. I see him caught up. And he going to point at me and say, I believe I can talk to you. And he believes correctly. He could talk to me. Right? That's why I went and talked to him. I'm reasonable. And I don't have hatred. When I see IUIC, when I see ISUBK said a lot of stuff about me. Guess what? When I saw them doing a food drive on the east side of Atlanta, I stopped, pulled over, and just got out and just shalommed them. Greeted them. Gave them the Yahbashim Yahshua the water. Right? Just off GP. And they were on the internet saying all type of madness about me, not because I showed up, but at that time, and I still showed love. Because I'm not moving in the spirit of hatred towards people who are out here teaching our people. I'm just not the right thing, which is where the Israelites repent and believe in Yahushua. Right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Right? Let's keep going now. If we're going all the way back to the nutcase, Ephraim Michael Barr, because I'm gonna talk about it, because the man is a nutcase about them damn witches, right, in a magic school bus. We're gonna go all the way back dealing with now. Speaking from the elders' perspective. So now here I am. I got to put the cape on now, because he's been backpedaled into a corner. Now I'm gonna try to put the cape on for him, and I'm gonna try to be a voice of reason and compromise in the situation. Barack don't want to talk. Barack don't want to talk. He want to talk about everything. Let me try to give a compromise, right? That's a lot of stuff that got to be talked about, right? So it is sensible and possibly a sit down about if we're going to go over every instance. If there's more recent and particular instances, though, I don't think it's unreasonable to discuss that. It's compromise. We ain't going to go over everything, but if the recent stuff, I don't think it's unreasonable to get the recent stuff out the way right now. See, now I'm trying to be a peacemaker in the situation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got a problem with us.
Pause. And I guarantee you that brother Barack still can't see the level of loyalty that this young man was trying to show him. I guarantee you he can't see it. Right now, he mad that he even did this video. He can't see that he wronged this man. Especially how, the respect, and he's letting you know that he knew stuff was off, but he was trying to deal with it from a loyal perspective, right, and still seeing this man in a light of, you know what, this is my elder, I'm going to back him. Lord's will he fix whatever it is that, is going on, because I know he's wrong, but I'm going to back him. And it's sad that the brother had to get burned, for everything to come out, but it is what it is. Go ahead.
Wait, right now? See, now I'm trying to be a peacemaker in the situation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got a problem with us. We've been not making videos against IUIC. We've been out of that whole ideology, right? And people got to understand when you constantly doing that, if you're not a hater, right? Because you might not be a hater, you're still going to be perceived as one. So instead, just teach, right? Let's keep going.
Right now, Joy Morgan, the situation with Joy Morgan.
You see me? I have now shut up and watch what I do right here.
Free instance. If there's more recent and particular instances, though, I don't think it's unreasonable to discuss that. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, Joy Morgan, the situation with Joy Morgan.
You see how step back? The situation with Joy Morgan. I don't know nothing about that. Let me step back. Barack, that's on y'all. Right? Y'all seen that, right? Deal with that. I'm not being questioned about that. You are. You're the elder. You're the chairperson of Masharah Yasharali. You're supposed to step up there. Right?
Your congregation has a whole lot to say,
right. Okay, but you're bringing up the issues out there that's not appropriate right now to bring up.
I'm here with you. That's why I want to bring it up.
I'm not going to do that right now with you.
So he said he's not going to do that right now. All right. Now let's keep going. And we got to understand the position that Barack put me and my men in this situation.
Okay, so watch this. So are you going to continue the attacks without addressing us, without coming to your brother and hearing the whole matter? Are you going to continue that? Because again, we're not going to chase you down. I'm here right now. I want to talk to you right now. But if you don't want to address it, what are we going to do?
He keeps saying we're not attacking you. House of David has a lot of videos attacking IUIC. So he keeps affirming he's not been attacked. He's continually dealing deceptively. And this is not a good sign for an elder, right? Let's keep going.
There's no respect. These are the leaders that y'all are following, bro.
So he looked at me and said that. So he saw something that I didn't even see yet. Even though I saw that this was funny, I didn't fully see it. Now, retrospectively, it's like, damn, look what he was telling me in the spirit. That's crazy, right? But the counsel of the Lord, right? But Barack's the counsel of the Lord, right, Asaph?
Yes, he is.
Incredible. Incredible. Oh, hold on. So I jumped the gun. It's a lot. It's a lot, really.
Contact me, okay? I know Bishop, the Bishop. I know Nate, okay? I know him. He knows me, okay? I'm Elder Rock. He knows.
He's pointing at me. You know this is off. And guess what? I'm standing there stone faced. I agree. I know it's off. But I got to stand there. And I got to ride for this dude. And I did it. But I'm just some young nigga. I was a young, dumb nigga right here.
Damn.
How about that? When I knew you were full of it, and I stood by you.
I'm here to talk to you right now. You don't want to deal with me.
No, we're not doing it right now.
Okay. So again, I take that. I take that as.
Well, you can take it how you want to take it out.
Correct.
You can take it how you want to take it.
The attacks are going to continue.
There's no attacks. There is no attacks.
There is no attack.
I just explained to you, and if you let me deal with you, I deal with you. Okay. You're right. We're not going to go back and forth. There's no respect. These are the leaders that y'all are following, bro. We're cordial. We don't want beef with camp. We don't want issues with camp. I'm trying to deal with it.
Listen, but if he wants to speak with,
so look at now. My cape is. I know what he's saying is true and right. Here I come, still with the cape on for you.
You like that?
Damn.
How? Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel right now. Somebody explain to me how I'm supposed to feel right now.
Pause.
You feel me?
I got a scripture. I'm gonna tell you, like I said, this is one of the realest videos I've seen in a minute, for the fact that he's being honest and in his situation. Give me that real quick. Sirach 4:27. This is what happened to the brother, and this happened to all of us. I'm gonna tell you, even whenever I first came in, even myself, and I even said it to him, I looked up to these men because I didn't know them. But I seen all the videos. I had seen them from back in the day, knowing the history. See, one thing, I love Israelite history. And you better love Israelite history too, because it's your history. How we've gotten to the point where we're at today, it's your history. Like, for an example, like you see this man, young man now, but we might look up 20 years from now. 20 years from now, and we'll see, dang, we seen this brother's walk. And someone will tell you this is how he came to be, and this is where he was at, this and the third. Just like Bishop. Bishop was back at 1 West, 125th Street. We see the videos. We hear about the stories. Bishop Yawasop, Bishop Kanai back at 1 West. We hear the stories, all this stuff. And we see how they transitioned. They didn't stay there, just like the Spirit of the Lord didn't stay there. I'm going to tell you, a lot of our people, we still stuck thinking that, oh, this is what it's supposed to be, when that's what it was for that time. Right. That's where the understanding was for that time. And what happened? The Lord gave more. And as he gave more understanding, those who kept God's commandments, guess what? They elevated. But those that didn't stayed stagnant. They didn't get the updates. That's why we tell y'all, focus and meditate on God's commandments, on his laws. This isn't IUIC is a keys to the kingdom that campaign. We don't teach that. We ain't never said that. Keep God's commandments and live. Right. Believe on his son and live. That's what we teach. IUIC is just a group of like-minded individuals. That's it. Read that real quick.
The book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 27.
Read.
Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man.
That's sad, bro. We got many foolish men out here trying to lead men, and they're not the guy. That's not them, or their time has passed. The Most High is dealing over here now. Because guess what? These men stayed faithful. They stayed true to the true mission, which is keeping his commandments and faith in his son. It says, make not thyself what?
An underling to a foolish man.
Come on.
Neither except the person of the mighty.
Neither except the person of the mighty. Because like I said, we hear all the stories. We see the videos back in the day. We see all that. We get mesmerized like, wow, man, this is elder so-and-so. When really he's no elder. He's just old. What we need to do is be able to realize, okay, who's God working with right now? Who's he dealing with right now? Where's the word coming out right now? And I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to go teach it to further the word.
Right.
Go back to the video.
Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel right now. Somebody explain to me how I'm supposed to feel right now. You feel me? I'm up to bat for this nigga, bro. You feel me? Up to bat, and I don't even agree with him right now.
You know how you feel right now? I'll tell you how you feel right now.
Tell me.
You feel how Canaan felt when Tariq betrayed him.
Well, I feel like how Canaan felt when all of a sudden
when he looked back at the police and
he said,
disappointment.
He said, "Sir, I gotta know. I don't know why I'm here.
Right.
I want to go home to my mom." That's how I feel right now. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Damn. You see this? Feel used, insulted, humiliated, shameful.
You've been hoodwinked,
compromised.
Bamboozled.
You see, I'm banging for this dude, bro. And I know Deacon Abiel is right on what he's saying. I know it. Go ahead.
Please play his audio.
Go ahead. And flat out deceived. You feel me? This is where I'm at now.
With Bishop Nadayala.
What's the point? I'm here to deal with this.
I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand. These guys go back.
And that's all I'm trying to say. Barak feels like, and we got to understand, Barak came in 84. So Nathaniel Allah is, even though we look at him as an elder, to Barak, that's like a little homie because he was in there years before Nathaniel was. You know, Nathaniel came in as a brother that read for Tahar. You see what I'm saying? So, Elder Apostle Tahar. So you have to understand that they look at him differently than we do, right? And that's the point I'm trying to illustrate for Barak. I'm trying to plead Barak's case, even though I know it ain't good.
Wait, hold on. Okay. I understand that. So why didn't he reach out? Before he did.
You see, I backed up again. I said, that's a good question. Why didn't he reach out? I'm gonna try to make it look as good as possible, but I can't defend outright bullshit, bro. I can't.
You're trying to put some sugar on it, though.
I'm trying to put some sugar on it, but this brother's like, he's making good points. Like, damn, I can't argue with that. I'm not the type of person that argues with reason. I'm just too reasonable through the Spirit of the Most High. That was reason, right? That's why I had to start arguing with my ribs. They stopped dealing with reason. You got it, right? Yeah, you got it. But yet and still, my order stands, right?
That can happen. You can put
now. So let's keep going. It's a little bit more on this.
Now, but look, he knows. Look, Sakari, bro, you know.
Look. Amiel said he pointed at me. He said, you know, and I know he knew. Like the brother read my mind, he can see the look on my face. Like, man, I'm holding this nigga down, but man, I feel you though. Now look, Captain Hoshai getting ready to address me, right?
Dealing with Matthew 18:1, you say you offend one of the little ones. You better have a millstone hang behind your neck. You know all the little ones we got. All these videos and the text they make, it's offending the little ones.
And that's a good point because he's an elder. So myself, Deacon Abigail, Captain Hoshai, and everybody else, we're little ones compared to Barak. And look at the offense that they're complaining about. And now in this whole situation, how he's dealt with us, he's offended me now. See that? He's offended little ones, and it's better that a millstone be hung about the neck if he that offends the little ones. Right? Remember that. There's more though on this. Okay.
He wanted the little ones, because of course, this brother Elder, he been in the truth long. He been in the truth longer than both of us. He offended. He came to apply scriptures with you about the offense. You don't want to deal with it.
Time to do it.
You don't want to deal with it
out here.
You don't want to deal with it.
Saying.
It's all good.
All right.
But look, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know for the record. We actually did come to make peace. Period. We don't got no problem with y'all teaching right now. I see my brothers the other day, and your counsel, ask them how it went. Ask them how it went.
I said they already told me because Sakari Memphis from a War Dog to Kamaya, who had the dream about everything that's happening now. He told me, yeah, we seen them, Captain Hoshai and them, IUIC Memphis. It was a beautiful interaction. You feel me? They have no problem with us both occupying Beale Street simultaneously. They had no issues. What he told me. He gave me a good report about the interaction with them, right? Scriptures say provoke unto brotherly love. That's wise, to provoke unto brotherly love, right? I mean, if they come in cordial, if we having positive interactions, why would we react negatively or adversity? Why would we dislike these brothers? Even if we did, if they reacted like that to us, why are we continuing that? Unless we just wicked. See what I'm saying? And he told me that. That's exactly what the report I got, right? So, I want to move on now. Guys, it's not over. That's the cold part. Fix Your Face Friday. The Beale Street Memphis controversy, right? Hell of a video this was, right? Y'all, stay tuned now. We're in the home stretch now, all right? Still more. Then we're going to just let it be what it is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It just is what it is past this point, right? And I'm going to go into this exploitation because that's what it's going to touch on. This video touches on the exploitation of Sakari a lot. Watch this.
Our system.
So watch this, y'all. He said, when we leave here, do not engage IUIC. So let me show y'all something. Sakari, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 of the 15 people that's seen on camera are Sakari. So he's telling us to Sakari.
They were the majority.
But IUIC went out of their way for Sakari. Cordial with Sakari. But now, because I've given you control over my men for the purpose of this unity camp, you're now telling them to be at odds with somebody who's at peace with them. Right? This is exploitation, y'all. Nothing short of exploitation. You see all them soldiers right there, the majority of the people you see standing right there, that's Sakari right there.
That he just flashed
the
the cash out too.
Being told not to engage people that don't have a problem with them, that have a problem with you. Right? Exploitation. Using us for muscle. That's what it seemed like. That's what it feel like. Watch this.
It's your brother Deacon Beale, and you are tuned in to Fix Your Face with your brother Beale. Damn, bro. I didn't think we was going to have to fix the Knuckles' face tonight, man. But it is what it is. Sometimes faces need fixing. Sometimes.
Oh, wait, I'm looking. I'm
That's right.
Thing, so like wrong timestamp. 41 out of 11. 41. 45.
Out there already, all right, on YouTube, online, Facebook, and I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to do this because this is not my forte. I don't do this.
Pause.
I don't.
Let me tell you something. If you know what happened, y'all, if you know, we did not say anything about it.
Right.
All this footage that we had of the incident that went down, everything that took place, we did not say anything about it. It wasn't until he felt the need to go center stage and say, I got to tell y'all about what happened. IUIC tried to disrupt the camp. Are you serious? This is all for you. I'm talking to you brothers and sisters in IUIC. This, just like he's tried to exploit the Sakari camp, he wants to now appeal to you to say, see, look what y'all they doing us wrong. Go ahead.
And that's why you videotaped it.
That's why I taped it. I knew good and well. I knew good and well. Things aren't. People say things in front of you, but say something different when they get behind that camera. They say something they be in front of you, yeah, man, blah 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 blah, but then come in front of the camera and it's something totally different.
Who is a grown ass man?
Here y'all go with this. I forgot y'all had the buttons, bro.
Yes, we got the buttons.
Boy, listen. This man done made up all types of stuff against us. He believed all types of nonsense. Matter of fact, give me a scripture real quick. I'm sorry. Give me that in Sirach 16. Sirach 16. Let's get verse 23.
The book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 23.
Come on. These are traits of the unprofitable man, y'all. A man with no understanding. Read this.
He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things.
Read that again.
He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things.
He that wanteth, meaning lacks understanding, will what?
Think upon vain things.
That nonsense. Here it is. You done conjured up all this foolishness. You worried about everything that don't matter when you should be worried about the flock that's out there that don't know who they are, but you focused on us.
Magic school buses.
Come on, man. It says, he that lacketh or wanteth understanding will think upon vain things. Go ahead.
And a foolish man erring imagineth follies.
And a foolish man erring imagineth follies. Listen to me. Everybody with a sound mind, I want y'all to look at my face. There's no way a reasonable person would believe the foolishness that this man believed, and he led his camp to believe. No one with any type of understanding, with common sense, would have been like, damn, they do got magic school buses with flying witches that teleports. Let's go live, y'all. We're going to bring this out. This is going to stick. This is who where are the men at that's going to stand up in the school and say, hey, listen, hey, elder, yeah, we got to talk. Because the scripture speaks about that as men grow older, sometimes they start losing their wits. And that happens with age. I understand that. But for some reason, I just don't feel as though he's that old to be bugging like this. I could be wrong. He's either senile or he's bugged. Either way, he should not be leading you anywhere. He can't tell me where the bathroom's at, y'all. I'll tell you straight. Right. Period. Because, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. In this truth, you have no time to be trusting in man, especially. But we know the flocks of the God's pasture is men. He's going to give his teachers. But you're able to quickly assess who is the teachers. The scripture says, thine eyes shall see thy teachers. They ain't going to be hid in the corner anymore. Right. You're going to see who the teachers are. Right. You're going to know them by their fruits. You're going to hear what they say. You're going to read in the scriptures. Oh, snap. Okay, that's what all praises to the Most High. Yeah, that's what that says. But the ones that do this, okay, well, let me tell you about the conspiracy theory. See, this IUIC, they all Freemasons. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Listen, we've had Freemasons that have repented. And what do we tell them? Let all that nonsense go. You Freemasons don't know the Bible. That's the whole secret is. They got some secret understanding about the Bible. You don't know jack squat. Let that nonsense go. Same thing with them fraternities. Brothers be coming from fraternities. Let that nonsense go. We got a way better organization here. We got a way better network of brothers here. Why? Because we operating in the spirit of the Lord. That's right. We're going to look out for one another. Let that nonsense go. But here it is because of, propaganda issues or, it's going to get you some type of notoriety or some, you get noticed. IUIC does this. Look at the checkered floors. You need to focus on the scriptures.
$100 million coin.
$100 million coin. They got houses. Look at them.
Still looking for that to this day.
Look here, y'all. I got 3 jobs. I ain't Benjamin. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I wish somebody would accidentally send me $100 million coin. I'm sorry. All right, let's continue on. Go ahead.
Make video concerning situations that happen in other camps. Stop.
But he's made 3 on us this month. Yeah. He doesn't do that, but he's made 3 on us this month. You see the level of contradiction? This month. In the last month, he's made 3 videos on us. This week.
Pause. What the scripture say earlier? Be not a hypocrite. What does it say in the sight of men? Because somebody going to call you out. Everybody ain't just gullible, brothers, sisters. Everybody don't just say, okay, all right, Everybody don't do that. People going to call you out on, hold on, that ain't, wait a minute. What you say? They're going to call you out. And then you're going to look crazy in front of everybody. It's best to be straight up, man up, and deal with what it is that you said and did and own up to it. And if you did wrong, apologize. Like this brother's doing. Go ahead.
Doesn't do that, but he's made 3 on us this month. You see the level of contradiction? This month, in the last month, he's made 3 videos on us.
This week?
No, 2 in a week.
Okay.
3 in a month. The first one was April 2nd, and then the last 2 was this week. 2 videos this week, 3 this month on us, but you don't do that. You're full of it, bro. You see how much contradiction stuff? I'm just going over a lot of crazy stuff, right? It is what it is, and these brothers, they point out some things, so they go into some other videos as well through the spirit. Watch this.
Do this. I don't make video concerning situations that happen in other camps, okay, amongst other brothers. The House of David does not do this. We don't do this.
So not only have you made 3 videos on us in the last month, so you contradict that statement, but also Elder Mathathwa has made a lot of videos about IUIC. So that's not true that House of David doesn't do this. Yes, y'all do. Own it. If you believe Elder Mathathwa was justified for the videos he made about IUIC, just stand on it. Don't act like it doesn't happen. You're acting as if that's not a real thing when we all know it is. Right? Let's keep going.
All kinds of names and belittling us and so forth.
You belittle people?
But we don't do it. There's already been like 2 or 3 times when we had to do something.
Pause.
What is he?
Deacon, is this dude being serious?
Brother, thou shalt not lie.
Shall not
Is
lie.
he being serious right now? House of David don't make. These folks got about 20 Joe Morgan videos out.
Like I said, once again,
20, and he's not lying. So the elder is being purposely untruthful. That's wicked. Can if anybody's watching this, it's on the Office of Elders Council. Can we honestly say? Can you honestly say that Elder Barak has not moved deceptively in all the evidence that's been displayed over the course of this video? Can you honestly say that? And if you can't say it, do you just stand idly by about that? That's my question. Right? Remember, what judgment you judge, you shall also be judged. He tried to bring a judgment on us for a misstep. What's going to be his judgment for his misstep? That's my question. Right? Let's keep going.
Memphis. I got a Memphis camp.
None of these folks ain't out here. We've been
Nobody
teaching out
teaches.
here.
Now they acknowledge that we got a Memphis camp.
real quick. That was the brother Guerrilla Hebrew. He's over the Sakari camp. Right. Now you said they do have a camp out there now, right?
Well, I ain't never seen them teaching out there. I seen them pass out flyers.
Kind of our Memphis body, we got camps, and then we have brothers who are just flyers, just depending on rank and file. You gotta have to have a camp. You gotta have an officer. So Memphis don't have an officer. So when you don't have officers, brothers just pass out flyers.
Pause.
But the main thing
Pause. I'm gonna say this. I know this is gonna seem a little off topic, but again, I'm not a hater, and I'm actually happy to hear that brothers have structure. One thing that's what we are all about is about structure here, and you know what I'm saying, when you understand, you can't just send brothers out to go teach camp that don't have experience in it. As far as being in this truth long enough, they might have seen things, but they need to be around experienced individuals to get out there and do that. So I'm happy to hear that another school, another camp, is applying those organizational schools and doing stuff like that. All right, go ahead.
Rank and file. You gotta have to have a camp. You gotta have an officer. So Memphis don't have an officer. So when you don't have officers, brothers just pass out flyers.
Right. But the main thing with them, we cordial with them. Them brothers saluted us. We cool. No issues at all.
And that's the reports I've always had.
And I'm gonna tell you what I found out, because this was my first time seeing him face to face. What I found out that night is that brother Guerrilla Hebrew, he is a brother. Yeah. That he don't hate our guts, and we can be cordial. We can communicate, and when we see each other, it's shalom, and we're gonna keep it pushing.
Exactly. That's 100. Not no fake stuff, fake love, all that. Nah. Right? Why be like that? Again, I left that in the street. Why continue that? That's madness. We're all doing the same thing. Even if we have different methodologies, we're all going to the same place. Even if we're taking different routes. The goal is the kingdom. The goal is liberation from Babylon, period.
Push it. There's love there. That's what's supposed to happen,
That's right.
Okay? But the ones that are trying to climb up this IUIC ladder, that trying to get this clout, that want to look for little things to try to say, yeah, we're going to pin it on them. This is going to stick. This is going to stick. We ain't cordial.
And I understand that fully, because just like the situation we just went through is the exact same thing everybody tried to do. The camps that are more prominent and more popular online, everyone's attempting to leech on and try to overthrow to take the spot. And it's evident. And again, I didn't want to think.
Hold on, man. Back that up one more time, bro. Because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, they don't want to admit it, man. They don't want to admit it. This is what's happening in Israel, and this is sad. Why are you jealous of another school? Stay in your lane. Do you teach the people? The Most High is going to deal with you. It don't matter. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people over here. There's a lot of people over there. At one point in time, Israel United in Christ was not the biggest organization. We wasn't the biggest school. I remember there was another camp that was bigger than us. And you know what they was doing? Unlike us, they was, yeah, y'all ain't nothing because y'all small. Y'all ain't nothing because y'all this, y'all that. We used to be small. Now, there's a difference when it's apparent that you ain't doing anything because you still focused on us. You stagnant because you won't keep God's commandments. Okay, yeah, you might catch me point that out. But that ain't got nothing to do with the ones that's being sincere and is staying in their lane and they growing. Because look at them now. They done grew.
Right.
It ain't just 3, 4, 10 of them in the living room no more. And that right there is growth. And that's what we need as a nation. Everybody's not going to see eye to eye. We done went over these classes. Bishop done touched on this. It ain't going to be, everybody's not going to be under Israel United in Christ, and then Christ is going to come back, and then we all, IUIC, the chariots is going to be purple and gold, and we all go fly into the... Ain't nobody taught that. But you know what? The other camps is going to continue to say that that's how we are, and that's what we teach. So it now forces them people that are there to continue to see us in this light. We're not going after your members. I'm going to tell y'all something, and like I said, I wish these other camps would keep it all the way 100 like this brother did, because I've been in contact with many schools. You know, there's schools that have contacted me about members who have left and are, coming over here or trying to come over here. Y'all realize 9 times out of 10, especially depending on what it is, we send you back.
Right.
Brothers be over here, man, this happened, and these brothers, bro, you need to go fix that. You need to go talk to your brothers over there, bro. What's over here for you? Why are you coming here? It's the difference when it's, man, the scriptures say this and that. But when it's, oh, man, this best brother said this about me and blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro, go fix that. Sis, go fix that. Where your husband at? Okay, you need to go back over there. You know how many times we done did that? We ain't out here to try to pick up your members. We're not battling for your congregants. We out here trying to wake our people up. And where the people come is where they come.
Right.
If they over there with you, all praises. Teach them to keep the commandments and faith in the Son. That's the focus. Good.
Are more prominent and more popular online. Everyone's attempting to leech on and try to overthrow to take the spot. And it's evident. And again, I didn't want to think that that's how Elder Barak was moving. I didn't realize that's how he's moving. But the fact is, bro, it's evident that's the motivation. That's why he's moving, bro. And that's crazy, bro. That's really crazy, and it's unfortunate to have to see this. You know what I'm thinking about, Hassan?
It's stirring.
Remember Drunky? Came out his chain. Remember what he said about his idol?
Oh.
Today I found out.
Yeah. Peace is a piece. Cold piece. Yeah, man. That's just jokingly, but he understands. It's an inside joke. But
yeah, bro, we gonna be 100 with these brothers, bro. Why not? What's the point? Right? Of being at odds with Akim. Salute, shalom, do the work. That's simple.
You hear that?
We here to do.
What's the point? What's the point? Folks I'm serious. Think about this, and I've said this over and over again. We establish ourselves where we teach at. They know where we teach here in Oklahoma City, right? Cool. I know where other camps be at in Oklahoma City. I know what time they be there. Guess what? I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to, hey, y'all, let's go over here and go sit up on where they at. I'm not doing that. Why? What's the point? Especially when we're cordial, I'm not doing that. Even with those that we not cordial with, I don't fool with them like that. If I know, okay, such and such is over here, man, whatever. We going to leave that alone. Let's go over here. What's the problem? What's so difficult about that? You got camps right now that follow us around. Say I'm lying. That follow us around like, yeah, they sit up over here. We're going to go sit up right next to them. So what's going to get accomplished today? What are we getting? So we waking up the flock how? Oh, you're trying to appeal to the people who come out to listen to us. What's wrong with us, man? Scripture says, build not on another man's foundation. What are you doing?
Right.
What jealousy done took you so far that you can't even see that you're bugged. Go ahead.
What's the point, right? Of being at odds with Akim. Salute, shalom, do the work. That's simple. We know what we're here to do. We're here to do our job, bro.
But being cordial is knowing, okay, this camp is out here. These are our brothers over here. You know what? We're gonna be cordial when we march by. Even though this is what we always do, we ain't necessarily got to do it. We ain't got to chant. You know we loud as hell when we come down the street. Damn buildings is rumbling.
That's right.
Okay, everything stops on Beale Street once we hit Beale Street. But the camp.
Pause. We've been doing that for years, bro. Years. Coming down Beale Street, teaching out there on Beale Street. We line up, march up, and even if there's 10 of us, it's the same thing. Go ahead.
You know we loud as hell when we come down the street. Damn buildings is rumbling. Okay, everything stops on Beale Street once we hit Beale Street. But the camp, okay, our brothers is over there. They teaching. All right, cool. We ain't got to chant. We can quietly walk by. And go set up. Now, Friday night, it was not going to be quiet because, again, we're not cordial. But you know what? Let me come and try to reassess the situation to see if we can find peace with our brothers over here. But he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's not what Barack was trying to do. But me, when that scripture was banging in my head, blessed are the peacemakers, and I walked over there in the spirit, I told them straight up, I'm like, look, man, them old niggas, let them deal with their thing. But I said, listen, I'm offended because the way when y'all came through, y'all were chanting. It's not even about the march, but it's about that y'all chanted, and it drowned out the word. It drowned out because they told us that we couldn't have the speaker out there, I don't think, right? So it drowned out the word when we were teaching the camp. So I expressed that to them. So they literally were like, I understand that fully. And the next night, totally made the adjustment. You see what I'm saying? Real brotherhood type stuff. But if it was up to Barack, I wouldn't have went over there and even did that. And the intensity, the tense air would have stayed there. The negativity would have stayed in the air, right? But he's the counsel of the Most High, right? And I'm just some young dumb nigga that don't know what he's talking about. Incredible, right? A few more of these, y'all. Because I just really want y'all to see this stuff.
Pause.
Garnering attention.
I just realized we're doing a commentary over a commentary of our video.
Yes, we are.
We fully in the matrix. We are watching the video that's watching the video, watching the video.
But Deacon,
About Fix Your Face. Own Fix Your Face.
but
we are fully in the matrix at this point.
But Deacon, this is heavy. Israel need to see this.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting some light in my eye, you know.
It's real because, like I said, when you have sincere people that are truly sincere, that's telling you what it is, you got to listen. Now, I said this once before. Again, I don't know you till you shit on me. So
you always say that,
right? And like I said, that goes with anybody. That ain't just this brother Guerrilla Hebrew. That's the brother sitting right next to me, to my right and to my left. I don't know you. I don't know you till you shit on me. I don't know how you move until you do it. So again, I'm looking at this from face value. You know what I'm saying? As far as what's going on, and the brother, from my perspective, this is a commendable thing because he actually speaking on what a lot of these so-called camps won't say. And the men even the elder, the elders ain't gonna say it, but the men under them that know that it ain't right, they know it's wrong, they won't speak up like this man did. They ain't gonna do that. Go ahead.
And social capital. That's HODC. And I'm not even gonna say the Mashara Yashala.
Look at them. These brothers are even going as far to not even put it on the whole Mashara, but put it on House of David because Barack is over House of David and Mathathwa makes a lot of videos. Again, I'm not familiar with all the information on that. I'm not dealing with that, meddling with that, or judging with that. I don't have a problem with Elder Mathathwa. But if I was them, I probably would because he makes videos against them.
I'm not going to group everybody together because I'm just going off of what I see.
That's real.
See, unlike those that come against us, we go off of the things that we see for ourselves. See, we like to examine the whole matter first. We like to see exactly, okay, this is how you moving, this is how you acting.
And this is exactly what all Israel needs to do. That right there, examine the whole matter. And they demonstrated that when we just went through our situation at the beginning of the month, and they said, hey, look, things they want to see, everybody leave it alone, everybody mind your business, let what happens, let that be sorted out. That's what Israel needs to do instead of minding everybody's business and putting their nose up in everything. Understand the facts, and if you can't obtain all the facts, don't rush to judgment on something. It probably ain't even your business in the first place. Mine's yours. There's plenty of stuff going on, right? Where we at? Boom. Got a couple more.
From this point, like I said, we went back where we was at. The brother didn't want to deal with it.
So, just to let y'all know, we spoke to Sakari on the line. We 100. Saluted the brother. So, it ain't no beef with Guerrilla Hebrew him. You know what I'm saying?
And all praise.
We cordial. Yeah, it's cordial. So, for all y'all listening, you know what I'm saying? We cordial with
Matter
Sakari
of fact,
camp.
watch this, Hoshai. Watch this. And this is how you, like I said, again, they speak evil of us, but they'll never admit, damn, them brothers IUIC is actually really trying. They won't do that. Yeah. But regarding Sakari, the brother came and he had an issue. He actually came and addressed his issue. He came up, he walked up, he said, hey man, listen, I understand y'all got y'all's problems, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is. He said, we did feel a certain type of way about how y'all marched up, you know, with the chanting in front of the camp. It drowned out, you know, the teaching. And I understood completely what he was saying, because I would feel a certain type of way if that was the case. And guess what? And like I told him, had we had a rapport, if we had a, you know, if we were cordial with one another, with House of David, we wouldn't do nothing like that. But when we ain't cordial, listen, you just like everybody else to us. You're just like everybody else on the streets. We don't even see you. We're going to do what we do. But when we cordial, okay, look my brother Sakari over there teaching. Hey, you know what? We ain't gonna chat. Matter of fact, because he said that, because Sakari said that, the very next night, I told all the men, I said, listen, the Sakari camp is over there. And when we march by tonight, we ain't gonna call cadence, nothing. We're gonna just march by quietly and go set up camp.
And that's what happened.
That's why when y'all seen that clip at the end, when we was marching in quietly, because he said he had an issue and a problem, we applied the scriptures. Okay, hey, our brother got a problem. Right. That offended him. We don't want to offend Sakari camp out there because we cordial with them.
See that's real brotherhood, right? Not wanting to offend somebody, yet somebody you really is even more than cordial with, you really in cahoots with in Barak. When I step away from them now, he don't care nothing about offending. That's incredible. Right?
So
but IUIC is Satan, right? Nate Satan, right?
March through quietly. But if we wouldn't have known that Sakari camp wasn't out there that night, right, we would have came right back through with the SHIT.
So
pause.
As you can see
I just
here,
want to say for the record, because again, I'm not impartial at all. Hoshai crazy, okay? He crazy. Go ahead.
Sakari camp wasn't out there that night, right, we would have came right back through with the SHIT.
So as you can see here, we literally, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, ushered in peace in that situation that was mutually beneficial for the Masharah, for Barak, but now it's F us, right? Y'all see that? Go ahead.
So let you know, and again, I won't say too much, but peradventure, let's say you hold another unity camp, and Sakari's not involved. And let's just say IUIC happens to be in the area. Remember that when they flood out y'all teaching, bro.
See what I'm saying? We literally ventured through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, literally ventured to do our best to create peace in that situation. And respect was given to the whole unity camp because of our presence. Y'all hear what he said? Hold on. Y'all hear what he said?
But if we wouldn't have known that Sakari camp wasn't out there that night, right, we would have came right back through with the SHIT.
See what I'm saying? Now, again, of course, and I want to say this because he's going to make a statement about numbers later. Of course, just because IUIC came through with more numbers, that don't mean the Lord is with somebody because there's more than. Nobody's saying that. But we've seen that first night, camp was disrupted by them. You didn't want to have to keep dealing with that, right? Well, through the Spirit, the Most High utilized us as a vessel to broker that in. But where's the appreciation for that? They looked at me like, man, you shouldn't have went over there. Right? But I moved in the Spirit. I know what the Spirit was telling me. When the Spirit got a scripture banging in my head, I know I'm getting a message from God. Call me crazy. There's one scripture that's just the only thing just beating in my head like a headache. I got to go make peace. Peace got to be made. Because if this goes left, it's going to be bad for everybody.
Better than me as a screw bus.
And why go left? For what? It doesn't even make sense. Right? But all praise Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Let's keep going. We got a little more. Just a little more.
Counsel from such as envy. We apply the scripture, so that's what's going on. All right? So don't be confused when you see these little videos talking about IUIC don't deal with us.
Watch what the brother said.
And all this little unity stuff you hide behind other camps that we probably is cordial with, but you pushing hate. You slandering us.
You're hiding.
We know.
Damn.
That brother hit it on the spot. You hiding behind you're hiding behind unity, hiding behind camps we cordial with, teaching hate and slandering us.
I mean,
that brother hit it on the head. An interesting point. Now, on that point, watch this. On the point the brother just made, just watch the next point.
He said, because the incident that happened earlier, he's talking about us coming in to speak to them. Go ahead. He said you have Israelites that are selling out to the government.
I need my damn check then.
So it's exactly what he's doing. Exactly what the point the brother made. He said, you're using unity to hide behind camps we're cordial with to push hate and slander. Again, there was a time where I espoused this. Everybody sold out. You sold out. You sold out. You sold out. There was a time where I gave into that. I grew out of that years ago. Because it's stupid. Number one, it's dumb. You sold out. Go ahead, Salah.
Now, what's hilarious about that statement that you made right there? See, you sold out because.
Oh, no, I sold out now. No, now I sold out.
Yes.
Now I sold out.
Hey, they don't even understand. Especially now, that's what's gonna be the story. He took the monies. What's it gonna say? See, he done took the money. He done linked up with IUIC now blah, 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 blah.
That's why they getting big.
Listen, I'm telling you, what the mind frame of our people to go to that length of stupidity. You got to study to be that stupid, bro. I'm serious. There has to be like a doctoral program to get you to that point of retardation, man.
Damn.
Like, what type of dude sits up and edits videos, he watches our videos. We be having 3-4 hour classes. Watches our videos just to catch that moment when I pick my nose and I just so happen to use my pinky. And now all of a sudden, look at his hand gestures. Yeah. What type of like where are you at in your life where this is you? This is what you've come to? How do you find yourself sitting in front of a laptop? This is how I'm gonna better my people. This is how I'm gonna better my nation. I'm gonna put my brick in and I'm gonna edit this video and get a still image of Deacon Asaph standing over a checkered floor because that's Masonic and they Freemasons. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look up some old tax information and say, see, these brothers is this, that, and the third. Like, where are you at in your life?
And I'm doing the work of the Lord.
I'm doing the work. Yeah, you working towards something, stupid. You working all right. But this is the type of stuff, like I said, that's why we ain't got time to deal with, and I'm gonna debate him. I'm gonna sit up here and argue with you at camp. I'm gonna give you time whenever I'm at the store. Here you come walking back. You see my fringes. You ain't got nan fringes on, but you see me. Hey, shalom. This is how they always come. Hey, shalom, Deacon Abiel. How you doing? Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, shalom. Hey, bro, so what you think about the marketed beat? Man, get the hell out of here, bro. What you talking about, man? I'm supposed to debate you? And they be real nice in front of you. This is what I don't understand. But it's F you, faggots, purple niggas, blah, blah, blah. But when you see him, it's, hey, shalom.
Banging on the table.
Come on, man. We ain't got time for you retards, man.
perfect.
For you sincere brothers, you sincere sisters that's really out here trying to do something, roger that. But for you folks that's not about this truth, man, leave us alone.
Who is a grown
Ass man. Look here. Let me tell you something. And this is the level of maturity that you see this brother Guerrilla Hebrew is coming to, because he's realizing, why waste time? Especially, like I said again, I said this before, and he's even bringing it out now. Here it is. You have people who are trying to exploit you. So they want to do this unity stuff so that you all come together. And whose Cash App is going? Whose Cash App is he showing?
Right,
what is he promoting?
Just put it right here.
It's him.
Just sit it right here.
Yeah, put it right here. Look here, I'm going to tell you
Just
something.
send it to $$ Elderberry.
Say it right now.
Because you have taken the correct steps to move the way you're supposed to move. You don't move. You ain't doing what God said to do, but they taking advantage of him.
I don't think they heard me.
What's wrong with you? Y'all, what's up?
Cash out.
Fix your face.
Fix your face. What y'all talking about?
Put that cash out.
They exploiting you because you're innovative. The people are listening to you. The people are watching. Yo, what's up, bro?
I'm sorry, man.
I'm over here whispering. You hear whispering in my ear.
Hey, put it right here, brother. Just set the money right here. Yeah.
That money. The camera ain't even on you.
He want that money, man.
Look at the comments. What is he talking about? Y'all don't hear that?
He want that money.
Fix your whole face, bro. Anyways, you done made me forget my thought, bro.
I'm sorry.
Listen, they are exploiting you in the unity camp because you bring in the people. Now you're the face, you're the image of, yeah, so-and-so's going to be here. Everybody come. But I'm the elder. Come on, bro. He done woke up to it.
All praise.
Now he got his own path he need to walk. Now he gonna move in the spirit that he's supposed to move in. Again, and some of y'all, I see some of the comments, oh, he got a hexagram and this is head covered, blah, blah, blah. At one point in time, my head was covered, y'all. I had on a hexagram. Just being real. I was teaching multiple wives. A lot of y'all don't know that. Y'all see he called me Abiala? A lot of y'all don't even know that. That's what I used to, Abiala was what I used to go by. Yeah, Abiala Yasha'Allah. I used to go by that. Matter of fact, Bishop Nathaniel Allah God gave me that name. A lot of y'all don't know that. But we've evolved. So I believe in what I see in the scriptures. I pray that this brother evolves and gets to the point where we at. But guess what? In his mind, he's like, nah, y'all ain't there yet. Where I'm at is where I'm at, and I'm teaching the truth. And that's fine. We're not going to argue about it. We're not going to go back and forth. We're going to do the work of the Lord. And what the Lord shows you, what the Lord shows me, we're going to move like that. All right? All right. Let's finish this off, bro.
Man, right there. See? You sold out because
no, I sold out now. No, now I sold out.
Pause. I'm sorry. Let me say one more thing. A lot of y'all be so zealous to want to go and battle against brothers that know they Israel. You're on Facebook. Man, you got to do this. You got to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Leave them alone, bro. Right. Focus on the people that don't know. You done typed 4 dissertations in your Israelite career. You got 4 thesis papers over wearing fringes, over head coverings, hexagrams, whatever the case may be. You done did all this for what? We already got a class on these topics. If they don't see it, they don't see it. At one point in time, I taught classes concerning the new moon being the black moon. That was me. I had to elevate. I had to come to the understanding. So guess what? At the end of the day, there's things that we got to come to the understanding on. So we going to sit up here and fight and bicker and stab each other? Man, go teach the people, bro.
Hey, D, can I get a script right quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, go to Philippians 1:18 real quick. Because that ain't how our forefathers moved. Christ, it's even examples when you read in Mark, that ain't how Christ moved. Do the work. That's what we here to do. Do the work. Ain't got time to be going back and forth. You know the Bible, so do the work. Read that.
Philippians chapter 1, verse 18.
Come on.
What then? Notwithstanding, every way, whether in pretense,
come on.
Or in truth.
Or in the truth, read.
Christ is preached.
Regardless of the fact Christ is being preached, we want, like Deacon brought out, we want these brothers to grow so we can get the hell out of here. So why we gonna sit here and go back and forth with you? Hey, we ain't got time for that. Do the work. Read on.
And I therein do rejoice.
And this is Paul speaking to Philip, saying, even in thy I do rejoice. He's speaking to the people in Philippi. I rejoice. So whether it's in pretense or in the truth, Christ is preached. Do the work.
That's right. That's right. All right, let's keep going. We almost done, y'all. I know I ran over my time. We almost done.
That statement that you made right there. See, you sold out because.
Oh no, I sold out now. No, now I sold out.
Yes.
Now I sold out.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
See?
Now I sold out.
I guarantee you. Tell me I'm lying on this.
Oh no.
See, you see what he
Well,
said?
Hebrew sold out. Well, I mean, niggas been calling us. Said once we got big, once Sakari really start cracking, similar with IUIC, once we start cracking, now we're sellouts. You see what I'm saying?
Ain't that the truth? We need that soundbite. Ain't that the truth?
But it's not appropriate to talk about why he's supposed to be teaching God's word.
Not one of our camps that was out there.
Hey, rewind it a little bit. What did y'all say?
But it's not.
Once Sakari really start cracking.
No, I want to hear because stop. I think you speaking Paleo Hebrew right here. Go ahead. I didn't catch it. Play it.
We start cracking. Now we're sellouts. You see what I'm saying? That's just what happens.
But it's not appropriate.
Through the Spirit.
But it's not appropriate to talk about why he's supposed to be teaching God's word.
Not one of.
He said, "I'm now Shabbat Shemayim with that say Ashaka."
Kanya.
Go ahead.
Our camps that was out there said a damn thing about them. Both days. Didn't nobody bring nothing out about them brothers over there. Nobody had nothing to say.
Matter of fact,
nobody know.
Matter of fact, it was other Israelites coming down the street. They was looking for the Yasharal Mashiach.
Mashiach Yasha'Allah.
Yeah, Mashiach Yasha'Allah. It ain't trying to mess up your name or nothing like that. And I brought them men directly to the camp.
Total fact, he did that. Brought them directly to me. Hey, Shalom, brother. Hey, they was looking for the unity camp, man. Walked him over, an elder brother. Remember the dude? He was wearing like all. You didn't see him? He was wearing like all white or something. Yes. You remember that? He walked him over. That's a fact. They just the devil. Why would he do that? He was like, no, y'all, you need to listen to us.
I went over there. I said, hey, these brothers looking for y'all. They looking for the unity camp. We don't got no issue at all. You know what I'm saying? With brotherhood and unity, the issue we got is the constant attacks and slander.
Right. And wouldn't anybody have an issue with that? I mean, logically, naturally, right? So now, let's go back. Look at this timestamp, Prasad. I want to show you a timestamp.
Look here, bro. It's embarrassing. And like you had said,
this
somebody...
timestamp is at 144. That's why I got this time at 144. Exactly. That's spiritual.
Yasha'Allah should stand up. And I'm going to be real with you. And I'm just calling it as I see it. You don't want to talk to me. I'm just calling it as I see it. I see it's almost like because you were unable to build your camp, you're trying to find another way to establish yourself over the masses, over a mass. Because you see these young, innovative camps.
He's making an interesting point.
Growing.
Absolutely tremendous point.
Through the Spirit.
You see, establish yourself over the masses, over a mass. Because you see these young, innovative camps growing.
You ain't talking smack about us neither.
Right. He ain't said nothing.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you something. When we were still in that spirit of we was coming out of hypnosis from GMS, we would do stuff like that. It may have been stuff here and there, but bro, since we focus on us, and it'd be rare, something crazy got to happen. Like Johanna got to tell everyone to take the shot for us to really go on everybody, right?
Hey, pause.
So,
are people still trying to say that we told everybody to take the shot? Is that still a thing or no? Have y'all heard that?
I ain't heard that.
I seen videos in the past. I don't know if they're still saying it now.
Yes. Yeah.
No matter how many times we say don't take that shot, they still say we pushing to take it. Now they may have stopped because, like I said, we done said it enough times over and over. But I don't know. We'll see. Go ahead.
It's on us, and it'd be rare. Something crazy got to happen. Like Johanna got to tell everyone to take the shot for us to really go on everybody, right? So, but since we stay in our lane and just focus on teaching Israel through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiyah Shah, that's when everything, things start moving more, right?
The secret
because
sauce.
The focus is where it needs to be. It's on waking the sheep up, not the nitpicking, bro. Spirit is really showing me this nitpicky spirit is holding Israel back, and we really got to get about it.
Damn.
Stay in it, and you're going to stay stagnated, right? But let's
hold on. Rewind. Now, did I say it or did he say it? He got the sauce now, bro. He got the juice. Focus on the mission at hand. Everybody's focused on us. I ain't gonna say everybody, like we said before. There are camps out there that are moving, and they ain't doing the nonsense that these other folks is doing. Focus on the mission at hand and watch how the Most High deal with you. Go ahead, bro.
Because the focus is where it needs to be. It's on waking the sheep up, not the nitpicking, bro. Spirit is really showing me this nitpicky spirit is holding Israel back, and we really got to get about it. Stay in it, and you're gonna stay stagnated, right? But let's hear what these brothers are saying.
It's over a mass because you see these young, innovative camps growing.
You ain't talking smack about us neither.
Right, he ain't said nothing. You notice the camps that grow, they stay in their own lane like we did.
He's not lying.
We didn't need to build up our name by mentioning, talking about so-and-so and talking about so-and-so. No, we said, you know what? We're going to teach the laws of God and faith in his son, the Hamashiach Yahushua. That's what we did. But instead, brothers want to build their name on us. Yeah, they sold out. You know, they doing this, they doing that. The checkered floor. Like I said, this is the stuff that's coming out this man's mouth.
And here, now I'm going to tell y'all something crazy, too. I don't know. I seen your gall in here earlier. Well, we got an officer in Pomona, Ashar Rakal, on Yasha's car, and he sent me a picture. This was a couple years back when he was thinking about leaving the camp. And his argument was about Mashara Yasharallah and Barak specifically, right? And nobody really even knows this. This is the first time I'm really speaking about it. But he sent me a picture of Barak, and Barak was at like some type of Black Conscious event, and it was at like a Masonic hall. He was like, man, what the hell is this about? I don't want to be down with this. He said that to me. And I had to stand for you against one of my men. And he left behind it. But he got back in the spirit and came back. But it was a divide between me and one of my officers over this dude being in a Masonic. And I'm like, bro, I don't believe he sold out. There was just some event. You know, Masonic halls oftentimes are easy facilities to acquire. You see what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't get one just because I already know, oh, he's a Mason, see? You already know that's going to happen. But the whole thing is that created a whole issue with somebody rushing to judgment about appearance and judging according to appearance and not righteous judgment. The same thing that's been done to these brothers and several brothers done to us in several camps. But for some reason, it gets done more to the camps that start to become more prominent, right? That's where it starts to happen more to, right? And so to deduce it as envy or jealousy and hatred, it really kind of seems like that. And if that's the case, you got to get out of that spirit, right? Oh, yeah. A couple more, y'all, and we're going to get finished here.
Coming out. Okay? And so we allowed Methophila to bring out the Joy Morgan issue.
Stop. You hear that, right?
Yep.
He said so he's in agreement with the nonsense that brother was talking about, right?
So now he said he allowed Methophila to make the Joy Morgan videos, right aside? But wait, he said nobody's attacking IUIC, and HODC doesn't make videos about situations with other camps. So you're either senile or a liar.
Make it plain.
Right. You keep exposing yourself to you running your mouth too much. Barak, just respectfully.
I've been talking shit.
Right? But all you had to do was let us leave in peace. You could avoid all this. All this could have been avoided. You should have took counsel. Talking about counsel, you should have took counsel. But all praise you, how about you, Malshar, regardless. Keep going. We got a couple more. 2 more. I know y'all been rocking all day, but I know y'all missed it, so I know y'all was ready to rock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? We still got 600 strong through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai at 3 a.m. on the East Coast. Right? 5 hours later. So all praises, man. Appreciate y'all. Missed y'all, so glad to have y'all with us.
Self. Go ahead.
Satan. They're being led by Satan. Okay, they have all this organization. Okay,
obviously
wear the same garments, wear the same colors.
Why is he hating on that? You see the hate? They got all this organization. Why are you hating on organization? Go ahead.
They wear the same garments.
HODC, House of David.
Yeah, they be having they got the same garment, the blue and gold. Why did I forget about the fact that House of David wear the same garments? And they have organization in House of David.
What is that like? So I'm not trying to say too much. I really am not, bro. But you literally just hated Elder. You just got mad at another camp for being organized.
Damn.
Really what you just said.
And your camp is organized, and y'all wear the same garments.
Disorganized, but then you would get on them from being disorganized. There's no organization. It's like you say there's no organization. I didn't mean to do that. I promise. I didn't mean to do that.
But seriously, bro.
I didn't.
I know, but this is crazy. Like, this is crazy, bro. Hate is real.
Pause. So us being organized, like-minded, repentant Israelites are able. The same thing you read in the book of Acts. They all came together and had all things common. That's Satan. Look at you, the devil. Elder.
Look.
Damn.
Brothers got the same garments on.
But we wrong.
Go. That's what they wear.
Good Perry.
Exactly. He is a complete. He has reached the fullness of a hater. He has reached hater level team, bro.
And that's how it sounds. It just sounds like hate.
Super Saiyan hater level.
Okay, and we know what that is. What you try and do with that? Okay, you try to bombard social media with your camp and what you do. It doesn't work though. Okay, doesn't work. Okay, and that was very.
No, it does work. It clearly works. Work for them.
Stop. Take it back. I'm sorry, bro. You remember they said we had a PsyOps team. Yeah, we got another one for our media team as well, bro. Is that this stuff don't work? You try to flood everybody with the truth and spread the word to the world and all the four corners. You damn right. What are you talking about? You sit back. You know what? A Negro won't say nothing. You on YouTube, ads coming for days. You'll just wait 5 seconds, click the skip ad, whatever. Nobody's complaining. But we put our post out at all, man. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the word to the world. You damn right.
That's what Christ said, do, right?
Oh my God!
Christ said it.
And it works because that's how you reach the people. Right. Again, you have people that are stuck in time. I remember there was one so-called elder that said, you shouldn't all wear the same garments. That's stupid. The same elder. Don't put no music in the videos. Don't be putting videos in the videos. Just teach. Said that. And his camp has been stagnant ever since. He's not moving with the times. He's stuck in that one place. Matter of fact, the members are on heavy rotation because some brothers will come there for a little while and then they'll be going back in the world. That's a stagnant camp. But you have brothers who have said, no, we ain't going to stay in place. We're going to move with the times. We're going to become all things. We're going to get this word out wherever it may be. Listen, I didn't know nothing about no TikTok. I didn't know nothing about Instagram. I still don't know how to work and operate Twitter. I got a Twitter, but I don't mess with it because it's like, I don't understand it. What is this? Listen to me. If you don't elevate, you're going to stay in the same place. God's prophets elevate. They don't stay in the same place. They meet the people where they at. That's why we go out and teach in the streets. See, at one point in time, back in the day, they were elevated because they understood sitting behind some pulpit in the church waiting for the people to come to you, that's not effective. Get off your ass and go out there and go teach the people like you read in the Bible how the prophets did. By any means necessary. We read about how our forefathers, they traveled from city to city. Christ gave instructions. Go here, teach. They shake the dust on the city if they didn't want to hear it. And be on to the next one. Networking. They moving around. They spreading the word. Now you mad at us because we're doing it? Come on, man. That is the epitome of a hater. You lack the resources. Well, if you would stop trying to, make everybody be like you and actually listen to these young men that are under you like, yo, we could do this, we could do that. No, I'm the elder. This is how we're going to do it. And that. Nah, this is how you step up. Go ahead.
Yeah, with your camp and what you do, it doesn't work though. Okay, doesn't work. Okay, and that was very.
No, it does work. It clearly works. It's worked for them. It's worked for us. It's worked for a lot of people because we're supposed to be flooding our people with this truth so they can wake up. How would you say that doesn't work? That's crazy. Just more hateration. More hateration on half of the elder. So that's my case, and that's what I got to say on the matter. I greatly appreciate y'all for joining us.
All right.
Appreciate the support.
That was it. So, like I said, I'm sorry I went way over my time tonight. But I felt though as though it was imperative to bring this out so y'all can get it from this man's perspective, because some of y'all, I guess I be looking at comments, and it ain't the people with us, but some folks don't understand why we move the way that we move. They say, oh, well, you're young, so you wasn't supposed to go and talk to him. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, give me 1 Timothy 5. 1 Timothy 5:17.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 17.
Read.
Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to honor those elders that rule well. They're going to be counted. They're going to get double honor from me. Those elders that rule well. That's the stipulation. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be disrespectful or move a certain type of way. No. What I'm not going to allow you to do, give me 1 Timothy 4. This is what I'm not going to allow you to do. And let this go throughout all of Israel. I don't care who it may be. 1 Timothy 4, read verse 12.
1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12.
Come on.
Let no man despise thy youth.
Read that again.
Let no man despise thy youth.
I'm not going to let no man despise my youth. Though I was not there. I'm never going to proclaim to have been there at 1 West, 125th. It wasn't my time. Matter of fact, in 95, when did Bishop come into truth? 91? 90? What was I doing in 90? I was in elementary school.
I was just born.
You was just born. Listen
I'm
to me.
A few months in the world.
I don't pretend to been back there in the old school and been around and did this and did that. And now this is me beating on my chest. You know who? No, that ain't me. I came into truth in 2006. That was not that long ago compared to the men that I learned from who was, back there. But I've watched Israel. Like I said, I looked at the history from there. And I guarantee you he's done the same thing because it's fascinating to see where we've come from and to observe where we were at so we don't make the same mistakes going forward. We've watched men who are men pleasers, men please, and not care about what's right, not care about the truth. We've watched men come and have their own agendas, wanting to big themselves up so they could be considered as the man, and I'm this and that. I'm third from Christ. Make a doll for me. We done watched men do that, get sucked into their pride. We done seen these elders come and do these things. We got to learn from it because it's one point in time, guess what? You're going to be that elder.
Right.
And the choices that you've made in this path that you're walking right now is going to make up who you are. And if you're still going forward. Now, there's bumps in the road. Things happen. But if you make the right decisions, at the end of the day, you're going to be on the right side of the Lord whenever this thing goes down.
Right.
Regardless of where you're at. Like I said, I see some of y'all still got that mind frame. Man, but he teaches it. Listen to me. We ain't talking about that right now. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. Because, no, we don't teach the same thing concerning different topics. But ask him who Israel is. Ask him what you need to do to inherit the kingdom of heaven. And we're going to have the same answer. So on that basis alone right there, it's going to be, hey, shalom, Most High in Christ bless. When I see you. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how we're supposed to move. And as long as we elevate and step up, there was other camps. Like I said, when the new moon thing came out, there was other camps that said, you know what? We see that. And they switched it up. They changed it up. Fringes. I remember at one point in time, and like I said, I've been around long enough to call you folks out that be lying about this. Nobody was wearing fringes, bro. Some of your so-called prominent camps, they was like, man, fringes is just for camp. We just go to, yeah, it's just for your garment, when you're at camp teaching. No. But guess what? Folks have elevated from that. So we're not going to sit up here on this high horse like looking down like, yeah, all y'all are just this. When we used to be like that, no, we're going to pray for our brothers. Like you see Bishop pray for our brothers. Even the ones that hate us, we're going to pray that they come to that understanding, and we're going to keep pushing this truth. We're going to keep it moving. All praise be to the Lord.
That's right.
All right. Was that it in that verse?
Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to be an example of what it means to believe on Hamashiach Yahushua and move in the spirit of the Most High God and His Son. That's what we're going to do. If that ain't where you at, man, keep it pushing. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to talk to you, all right? So all praise be to the Most High God. Again, we commend this brother, Guerrilla Hebrew, bro. Appreciate you dropping that. And like I said, we're going to keep pushing, all right? Y'all already know what time it is. Deacon Asaph is up next with Friday Night Raw. I'm sorry, I got to say this, because last week I was hyped, bro.
Man.
See, some of y'all was like, damn, where Deacon at? Deacon surprised all of us, bro. He shocked the world, bro. Deacon Asaph, he don't miss Friday Night Raw.
No.
He was driving during Friday Night Raw because we was at battle in St. Louis for our brother. We all went to St. Louis because, as y'all know, one of our brothers out there got shot. Okay, and we went out there to support him, and we made a show of force. Well, guess who showed up to the battle? Deacon Asaph, bro. It was dope. It was dope. But he's definitely in the building tonight, so y'all tune in. He's coming on in about 7 minutes, all right? All praise be to the Most High God. This is TGI Fridays. Y'all tune in every week. I'm going to try my best to be back here, y'all. Like I said, I'll be moving. I don't think I'm going to be here next week.
We got you, D. We're gonna hold
y'all
it
gonna hold it down?
Hold it down.
Okay, I got somewhere I got to be next week. But listen, y'all, stay tuned, all right? We'll sign Christ bless.
Fix your face, we ain't going nowhere. Fix your face, we ain't going nowhere. Fix your face, we ain't going